Don't start a new hashtag. There's no more something to be here.
It's never going to end. It is what it is at this point.
Yes, Happy Halloween. It's literally my favorite holiday. It's one of the only worthwhile ones left. Ready for negative 10? Hey, you never know. We could use some 6s and 7s in our lives.
I mean, it's more of another vehicle to just talk about Naruto. 20 reasons.
Ready for them to be late? Yeah, okay. We're done being late for the most part.
You never know. Don't promise that.
I didn't promise it. I said we're done for the most part. No. There's that little caveat that lets us wiggle right on through. What's up, One Smart? Alfonso, meme. Yeah, we're about 4 minutes away from starting. Not looking forward to this. But also,
I don't know what you're talking about.
But also very much looking forward to it. I just don't want to hear, you know, CBR is trash, so.
Sure. But we got a whole dumpster in next week.
Oh, yeah,
I'll take this garbage bag. Halloween is where it's at. Yeah. Christmas is terrible.
Christmas is terrible. What's up, dummy?
There's like half of a holiday that I like.
What holiday is that?
Halloween.
Halloween.
Well, it's really any holiday that is just like, hey, we got a bunch of candy half off. That's where I'm at.
Afterwards, like the day Easter, the day after Easter.
Easter, Christmas, Halloween. That it? That can't be Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah.
That half off candy, boy, that's just like twice the candy, same price. Get in there.
I remember you buying Jewish candy once because it was like 40 cents.
Yep, sure did.
How was it?
Fine.
Worth the 40 cents.
Why Christmas bad? Because it's annoying. It's very put on. It's like, hey, you gotta spend time with your family. You gotta go through the stores and listen. Have a holly job. You gotta do all that stuff. You see all the colors and you can't be mean to anybody because it's Christmas. No, screw that.
What was the time we went to the zoo? Because I feel like that was either like really pre or really post Christmas, and they were playing Christmas music.
Yeah, it was like it was during one of our hangouts.
Yeah,
it was right after Christmas, as a matter of fact, because that's when
January. Yep,
you got sick and you were like, "Oh, they gave me corona." I'm like, "Negro, what?"
Yeah, so January.
Yeah, and they were still just playing freaking holiday music, and once you hear one of them, it's just like, okay, I'm sick of this forever.
If I never have to hear that Mariah Carey bush ever in my life.
I remember working at Burger King, and the manager just put a speaker on and just played Christmas music all day, and I'm like, this is horrible. Here you get gifts. I don't know, whatever.
Gift me on a random Thursday. It's gonna have the same impact.
I always say this about gifts. Don't give me anything, because anything that I want, I can get myself, and anything that's worth it for me to get myself, I won't feel comfortable making people give it to me. Because I'm like, I don't want people spending $100, $200 on me. I wouldn't do that for myself. So that's my big Christmas thing. I
already saw this video. It's bad.
Oh, excellent.
Hollow Eve game. Yep. So close to 1K subs, so close, but we couldn't wait anymore. We want to do that video so bad.
The people that didn't notice or didn't check the Twitter or didn't notice the pop-up, we're just saying screw it, and we're just doing the long live stream next week. Yeah. So get ready. It's gonna start at noon. Okay for everybody. Noon Easter time. We can push it up. We can push it back if
just let us know.
Yeah, if enough.
But
people
at the same time, if noon's not good enough for people, they'll come in at 2. We'll still be streaming.
Whatever.
They'll come in at 7 p.m. We'll still be streaming.
Over there in England,
yeah.
I don't know how many England or overseas fans we got, but
we have a few.
Yeah.
I look at the metrics every now and then. I like Christmas. The day after any candy holiday is the best. Absolutely.
It's candy holiday. That's all it should be.
I like to dress up, dog. Yeah, that's the for Halloween. You don't love all the Christmas music and specials on loop? Absolutely not.
Oh, and the specials, they all just got the same message of, hey, be with your family, be cool, don't kick a puppy. It's like, okay, I got it.
I like Christmas. Yeah, Christmas is cool for the most part, but I don't need it. Y'all gonna need a break. My Hunter x Hunter video is still better than Mark. Whoo, maybe. Sup, Piku? Yeah, let's get into this because we're just gonna be shut up, Jet. What's up, Joey? England is 5 hours ahead, I think. 4 p.m. for me in the UK right now. That's not too bad. So that's 2 hours behind. Yeah.
Okay. What? That's two different.
I think it's Japan that's really.
Okay, I'll look up what time in London.
Maybe it's like
It's 11 p.m. in London.
Yeah. You were right, J5. Grandma got run over by a reindeer is some of the worst.
Yeah, it's
All right.
11. Five ahead.
A series like Naruto can't go on for as long as it did without some seriously brilliant moments.
Pause.
Yes, it can, dude. There are so many things out there that went on forevers that I look at and go, I just don't understand.
Length means basically nothing.
Like, does Detective Conan have brilliant moments? I would submit not. It's just long form, pretty good.
One of the longest running anime in Japan is a show called Butt Detective, and like I'm sure there's some good things in Butt Detective, but who's talking about Butt Detective?
And who's saying it's brilliant?
Yeah. I watch these people start bumping Butt Detective.
Yo, y'all ain't read Butt Detective? No.
Years after its finale, there are just some scenes that are just jaw-dropping. Whether it is because the twist was so unexpected, in a good way, or the
twist of Kaguya? You cannot be talking about Kaguya, dude.
More than likely, yeah.
How's that a twist in a good way?
Or
Moon Mama descends from the moon to moon y'all.
Or
in not a good way.
So it could be that, hey, I'm Madara, no, but actually I'm Madara. It could be the Moon Mama. It could be, hey, everything's okay, but it's not though, because I'm about to kill the Hokage.
Let me know after the stream, Jay, because or not after stream, but after the proper video. Because I was looking up in manga on my own, and I started one, and it's horrendous. I hate it with all my heart.
What is it?
It's called Infection.
No, that doesn't.
I hate it and it looks so good because it's like these worm creatures taking over people and making them act like zombies. So all through their mouths and eyes, just worms crawling and falling out, and it looks so interesting, but it's so etchy slice of life. I want this man. No, I do. It's a love quadrangle, and then it's like they're evolving in this big monster baby head people, and I'm like, this is ass.
Sounds all right.
I'm so mad.
unexpected in a good way, or the writing just paid off beautifully, the Naruto franchise has some seriously amazing moments. Now, I'm not just talking about cool action scenes, though there are plenty of those. I'm talking about moments in Naruto that were just shy of genius. This can include moments of great character development, drama.
Pause! Just shy of genius and pure genius are two totally separate things.
Hey, what's impure genius?
Maybe like a mad scientist?
No, that's a genius. He's a purely genius.
No, but he doesn't have.
Okay, but like cocaine is pure.
Press play.
Assy McGree was funny. I don't care what anybody says.
And even comedy. We'll be looking at a range of moments in Naruto that just make you go, whoa. Let's get started.
Whoa, that's all you need? Whoa!
Hey, did you go whoa? Yeah, man, that was genius.
I can see somebody trip down the street like, whoa! Come on, whoa means nothing. Whoa is not a measurement of quality.
Let's start with perhaps one of the most gut-wrenching twists in all of Naruto. Sasuke Uchiha's mission in life was to get revenge on his brother
Oh,
Itachi
no.
for murdering his entire clan. It was a senseless act that led Sasuke down the path of darkness, all in the name of revenge. However, like most things in life, the Uchiha incident is not a one-sided massacre, but a more complicated political conspiracy. Tobi revealed to Sasuke that the Uchiha clan were planning a coup after years of persecution from the Leaf Village. In a shocking revelation, Tobi reveals to Sasuke that he and Itachi slaughtered the Uchiha clan to avoid another shinobi war. Throughout the original series, we've only known Itachi from Sasuke's perspective, and we were led to believe he was just some lone wolf killer with no remorse. After this moment, we know that was a lie.
Pause.
That was it.
Yeah, just the fact that
The revelation that he wasn't Batman. Whoa, that sucked.
But you have to look at it as when we first showed up, and Sasuke goes, "Why'd you do it? To test my abilities." So you slaughtered just your clan, including old women and children, to test your abilities? No, there's something else there. Tell me anybody back then that was just like, nah, he's just evil, whatever. There was clearly something going on.
It's funny because Naruto is very much lauded for the people's ability to pick out what is going to happen in the story. People knew Obito, they knew Madara, they knew the fourth Hokage, Naruto's dad, so many things that people just knew. So that never felt like, hey, Itachi is just bad guy. What's up, heel?
And again, going back to that heel of a third Hokage, he just sat there and just go, yeah, just fester in your hatred. I'm not going to do anything to foster the very last Uchiha, even though I knew Itachi, and I know he's your brother.
Hey, Sasuke, look, I know your whole thing is revenge, because I get reports from Kakashi and he told me what happened there. Let me tell you the story of what really happened, and then you can decide on your own how you want to proceed. If you want to believe it or not,
if you want to believe it, if you want to lead the village, if you want revenge on me, hey, whatever happens, happens. But here's the entire story so that you don't go over in the woods with a month in pedophile for 2 years.
Yeah, I'm sure, Jay, as a kid, a lot of kids were like, wow, Itachi evil. Because it's very much like wrestling stuff.
Think about
but
it.
As a kid, it's very much wrestling stuff. Good guy, bad guy, bad guy.
I read it as a kid, and I was just like, no, there's something going on here.
I'm
you don't
talking
just
like
test
an
your
8, 9-year-old
ability against an old lady.
I'm thinking
and
like an 8, 9-year-old.
Specifically your own clan, and then just peace out. Just your clan, except for one person. Old lady, children, everything in between. Peace out. Oh, no, he's just evil.
From the moment Naruto and Sasuke first met on screen, they were bitter rivals. Even though it was clear that Sasuke was the superior shinobi. Even when they were put on a team with Sakura, they never stopped trying to compete with one another. That all changed during the Chunin exams, arguably the best arc in Naruto. During the Forest of Death segment of the test, Team 7 faced off against many foes, the deadliest of which was a disguised Orochimaru. Orochimaru toyed with the 3 young shinobi for a bit. His real objective was to infect Sasuke with the curse mark. Before he could have too much fun, however, Naruto managed to stop Orochi's giant snake with the power of the 9-tailed fox. It was a pivotal moment for Naruto because up until this point, Sasuke never took Naruto seriously. It was a moment of humility for Sasuke to see Naruto not only saving him, but showing him up in the process.
That's it? Just stopping a snake? That's a genius moment.
It's genius because Sasuke never thought of Naruto as someone that could stand above him or stand him up or whatever. And then he does. He shows him a little humility, even though Haku just happened.
But wait, why is that genius if we're going into the mind of Sasuke?
Because that never happens in anything. That's not something media does.
Wait a second.
Exponentially.
No.
It's not something that's present in almost every form of media ever.
No, here's what we need to do. We need to categorize these. We need to separate them into the genius category and the woe category.
Okay.
So, that was not genius.
Yeah, I guess I would put it whoa.
But we've already seen him grab somebody who's traveling at the speed of light through mirrors.
But we saw that, but we didn't see like such excess strength. And he stopped the giant snake that was just mollywopping him.
Could you say that Oro was trying? Because
no, that is not the point though. He stopped the giant snake. Whoa.
But Oro's not trying.
Yeah, that's not the point.
No, what it is.
Hey, was Thanos really trying against Steve Rogers? I'd submit no.
No, he absolutely was not.
But that's still like, whoa.
No, the whole thing was his reaction.
Okay then, whoa.
No, not the whoa reaction.
And yeah, Sasuke's reaction. Whoa.
No.
What was the first one?
What?
What was the first thing they said?
Itachi?
Itachi. Genius. Or whoa. Oh, whoa. I'd go whoa.
I wouldn't say whoa. Because...
Whoa.
Oh, it was a coup by this evil dude. They were planning to overthrow the
Revelations
the entire
are always whoa.
Sasuke heard exactly zero of this.
Revelations are always whoa.
And Itachi was strong enough to take down every single mother in his entire clan.
Whoa.
No, that's trash.
That's whoa.
You don't just be. You're not just on such a level that you don't have a single scratch on you.
Whoa.
And then in novels, it's even worse. And he's just like, he had a girlfriend, and he just like mangaku'd her and made her live out her entire life and their entire life together, and they were happy. And then she was like, "Oh, thank you," and she just died.
Are you
100% serious? Itachi Gaiden is pissed.
Pain was a lot, let's be honest. As one of the founding members of the Akatsuki, Pain is the baddest.
That's not the name of the Akatsuki.
The Akatsuki?
Okay, so this is clearly somebody who's just paid to read a script.
I think he's paid to read the article.
Or the article. Is there an article associated with this? There probably is. So just double up on both. Hey, we got the money from the clicks of the website, and we get the money from the clicks on the YouTube. Everybody wins.
The bad. I mean, all he feels is pain, yeah? Right, moving on. The events leading...
Oh...
I understand things are very hard to be funny when you're just standing there watching them to pick them apart. But how many of these jokes do we legit laugh at? Weird square men with boxy shoulders. That was funny.
I'm sure there was another one that we laughed at. But that was not it.
I remember you laughing at somebody. It may have even been Loverboy Media. You were like, oh, that was funny.
Probably.
I remember you specifically laughing.
Up to the fight with Pain and the battle itself were brutal in their own right, but one event perfectly embodies this character's power. Just on his own, Pain manages to level the entire Leaf Village with the almighty push. We've seen anime antagonists show off their power, but Naruto's villains are not planet-destroying demigods. Not since the nine-tailed beasts roamed free across the land have we seen a power that could level an entire village. It set up two things, that Pain is a powerful and a cruel villain.
That was whoa. That's not in the genius, that's just in the whoa. So, it's just like, oh my goodness, he just stood there and the village just disappeared. Never made a barrier like that again, but he just did it this time, and that's fine.
This was pure genius because somebody strong appeared.
No, it's in the whoa category. This isn't genius, this is whoa.
How's that even whoa?
Oh, somebody evaporated the village in a second. Whoa!
I'd say heated to dying is more whoa than that. Because at that point, it's just a bunch of buildings.
Mass destruction is a lot bigger than
but
small
who died?
personal stuff.
Who hurt?
A bunch of people died. That's why you had to revive them.
Who is bunch of people?
A bunch of people died. That's why you had to revive them. He had to
where's the name?
Ramen guy probably died. He was
okay.
chilling.
Let's say Ramen guy died. Why couldn't we walk through the village and see the ramen shop collapse with a hair poking out of it?
That's too morose. That's not what Naruto is.
What?
What?
They bleed out their eyes!
Nothing ramps up the drama quite like a dramatic reveal. A long-lost friend resurfaces after all these years.
Didn't you just do a reveal for number 1?
Sure.
Well, that is what happened with Kakashi's friend Obito. After all this time fighting the Akatsuki and dealing with Tobi,
Oh, yeah,
it
he
revealed
was
that
paid.
he was actually Obito Uchiha. Cue the dramatic soap opera music. Suddenly, a lot of aspects about the character clicked. Where did he get his Sharingan?
No, it was so obvious.
It was so, like, before, who were we talking about? Broken Ronin talking about breadcrumbs. They left loaves for us.
Freaking as soon as, because it was in the middle of an arc and they just went, or it was like right after arc, it was just like, hey, Kakashi Gaiden. And then you see half of his face get crushed and then it sort of pans over to Obito who's got the other eye just sitting there. You go, are we just not Obito? Are we stupid? And then you go, okay, so he just got this dumb phasing thing and this dumb bomb thing. How did he get into the Akatsuki? Which is the correct way to pronounce it. Why is he there? What's going? Oh, he's got spiky black hair. Of course he does.
Of course he does.
So this was not genius in any sense of the word. Because once you go, oh, he's got a Sharingan in the exact eye that Obito also got the Sharingan. I'm Madara, though. Okay, so how are you Madara? Don't ask questions. Here I go. Goodbye.
Joey, I always said that Obito was better Naruto before that moment. Before he got crushed by the rock. Even for Uchiha, he puts the entire clan to shame when it comes to creating ass pulls. Absolutely.
You don't remember Obito? How could you not remember Obito? He was the coolest guy. The coolest guy. But yeah, once Obito was mentioned, it's just like, oh, so that's just Toby.
Not even a question anymore.
And then when Kabuto just goes, oh, you flexing on me, huh? Madara. How about I revive the real Madara? And then he just goes, oh, no, you cool, bruh. And then you just go, oh, I wonder who this dude with a Sharingan is. Ain't but 6 important Sharingan mothers in this entire series. I wonder if this is one of them. Get this trash out of here. This is neither genius nor woe. And it's not even like a big revelation of, oh, now the pieces are finally coming together. It's neither. It's nothing.
It's like you open a puzzle, dump it out, and it's already connected.
Yeah, it's been super glued together.
Now it's just like 2 pieces missing, and you're like, whoa!
Did he get his Sharingan if he wasn't an Uchiha? Obito gave it to him as a dying wish. It turns out Madara didn't help Itachi kill the Uchiha clan, so who was it? Obito. Who started the Fourth Shinobi War? Obito. Why?
And then you have to just go, crushed by a rock, operated on his eye. All right, cool. And then he was just left there. Oh, but we saved him. He was actually cool. We saved his brain, his organs, all that stuff. His heart was crushed by the rock, but that's fine.
Yeah, but
we just saved him.
Hey.
Oh, but they couldn't save him.
His surviving is whoa.
Yes, whoa, what the is this?
Well, it's kind of a long story, but
Was
having
he mentioned
that...
after the Chunin exams? I don't remember that.
He might have been.
It's kind of a
Well,
long
it might have
story.
been.
Yeah, I hate the way he's saying Obito.
With Kakashi going, everybody that I love is dead.
Obito?
But having that reveal set a lot of things in motion for this final arc. At least we don't have to worry about any evil twin brothers. Part of Naruto's tragic past is that he never knew his parents.
No way.
No, he cannot go. It's genius that the 4th Hokage is his daddy. Because you have to sit there in the beginning of Naruto and go, why did this individual put it inside of Naruto of all people? Oh, Naruto doesn't have any family or relations inside of the village? I wonder why. Could it be that his father put it inside of him? We've never gotten an explanation up until this point of why he got the fox. Oh, I wonder why. Was it just a random kid? No, why not have it be an adult that could take it? Oh, it had to be his daddy. Genius. Whoa, a combo.
They died during the attack of the nine-tailed fox. In the original show, we are told the fourth Hokage sacrificed himself and put the spirit of the beast within a child, Naruto. Viewers can kind of infer that the fourth Hokage was Naruto's father, though it was never confirmed at the time.
Pause.
And no one...
There is no kind of confirmed. Spiky blonde hair. Who else got spiky blonde hair?
In the entire series.
In the entire series? Hang on. No. I'll look up Naruto's characters with blonde hair.
Okay, because I know Tsunade is going to be one.
Tumari.
No.
Datara.
Was it Spiky?
No, it was not. I'm just
Okay.
going with blonde. Oh no. Ino. Minato. This is trash. No, the second that you see a picture of this bastard, you just go, okay, so it's ruined. We're done here. And I guess his sperm is just so powerful that it just completely overwrites the red hair of the Uzumaki clan.
Boy, not a smidge of red in that.
Because we got Nagato, we got his mom, and we got Kirin. All just red hair. But in... Minato is just up in there.
And on top of that,
through them DNA.
Naruto's kids don't have red hair.
Mother-
Blonde and black. There's not a red hair to be found.
in the village made any mention of it. So when Naruto has an opportunity to meet his father, well, it's a moment that can only be described as heartwarming. He exists in Naruto's mind.
Pause. No. Yeah, I implanted my chakra inside of you so that when the shield gets weakened, I just come out. And for some reason, I knew that there was going to be a subconscious version of you that I can talk to. Because this is somehow a thing that was established back with the Sasuke thing of, hey, here's the thing. And then Sasuke jumped in his mind and then blew up the fox. This is a thing that we all know is we all have a little version of ourselves inside of ourselves. And we can just implant a piece of ourselves. Why don't we do this with enemies? Who knows? Who cares? Whatever. But we can just, why didn't anybody do it with Oro? Who knows? Who cares? But I can just do it with you, and your mom can also do it with you, and Sasuke can also do it with you. But these are the only times that this is ever going to be mentioned or showcased or anything, and I'm just going to appear to you and have a full-blown conversation that you will remember because it actually did happen, and then I'm going to put up the seal again to stop you from being the fifth tails or the sixth tails or whatever you were at the time, and then I'm out of here because I can only do this once. What the is this? What is this?
One smart, you say that red hair is a recessive gene. Yeah, but when you get crushed by rocks, you die. So, I mean, 6 of 1.
Again, we've got 3 other Uzumakis in the show.
The only other 3 Uzumakis
The only other 3 of prominence. We got his, like, grandmama that was gray-haired at the time. But, like, I don't see how you can say that. Wait a second. Let me look up the Uzumaki clan.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure it was just like, they're known for their red hair.
Which is, woof. You'd think that blasts through.
You would think, because it's red. No! Dad!
Again, the Discord, y'all.
Its members are renowned for having bright red hair and possessing incredibly long life forces and chakra. It's in the Wikipedia. It's the second line. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to expect the clan with the wiki that says red hair and the 3 members with red hair for this mother to have red hair.
Not
I'm
even
sorry.
red hair, but like a strawberry blonde.
Or maybe like some highlights or like an undercut of red.
Minato appears as part of the sealing jutsu he used to keep the nine-tailed fox at bay. It may all be in his head, but it's still a tender moment between father and son.
Tender moment, father and son, genius.
Yes. This is a dude that basically...
I'd put that whoa.
The fact that it happened, okay. No, I'm going into the genius camp.
Okay.
Because not only is it a revelation...
Show your work.
Not only is it a revelation that Naruto is his son, but hey, I put the ceiling within you, and now we're gonna have a conversation about all the stuff that, why I did it, and why I basically cursed you with this without ever leaving anybody to guard you. Oh wait, I did. It was the 3rd Hokage, but he's a piece of he gonna catch these hands in the afterlife. Let me get out of here, cause I'm coming for that bastard. Oh, he in the Reaper belly? Me too. I'm going in there.
I'm gonna call it a whoa moment because it happens so quick and so out of nowhere that your jaw is just supposed to drop when it happens.
It could be either. But it's neither. But it's the neither. Answer. Orange hair would make a whole lot of sense. But hey, we're not about that.
We have an understanding of what the Nine Tails power is. Even with Minato's sealing jutsu, the fox's chakra can seep out, and Naruto can utilize it for his own purposes. What happens when too much of it seeps out though? Well, we get the Nine-Tail Cloak. We have seen weaker versions of the Nine Tails come out when Naruto's in dire straits. We first saw it when Naruto punched Haku's lights out during their first mission. It's made other appearances, and the more tails the cloak grows, the closer Naruto gets to losing control. So when Naruto eventually attains his ultimate form, we're kind of cheating because this takes place in The Last Naruto the Movie, a confusing title for sure. He attains a new mode, asura kurama form, which allows him to fuse with his previous forms.
What are we doing?
That's obviously whoa. Because they did not establish anything about why that would be genius. We already know. He said we know what the chakra can do. So that is a whoa moment of look at him, big, strong, powerful.
Dude,
there are so few genius moments in this thing that's they reneged on it in the beginning. It was just like, they're basically alright. Fucking pure genius. What is exactly? Wait, what? What was the point there? It was just, hey, he's orange and big. Okay.
The fights in Naruto range in quality, but are often reduced to one guy punching another guy really hard. Now, don't get me wrong, I love a good punch fest, but there needs to be some variety, you know? Luckily, there are shinobi like Shikamaru. Nobody really expects much from him. Heck, he doesn't really want to do much either. On the surface, Shikamaru is unmotivated and an all-around slacker. During the Chunin exams finals, however, the world got to see what he is capable of. In his fight with Temari, the difference in raw strength was clear. Temari had the upper hand in fighting experience and was a smart tactician in her own right. The fight may appear boring to the uninitiated, but Shikamaru outplays Temari with his patented shadow possession jutsu. It's a powerful jutsu, but it had a lot of limitations. To anyone else, this might seem like an underwhelming move, but this fight shows what kind of power it possesses when the right shinobi wields it.
Genius.
Yes. That's obviously a genius moment, but it's then automatically undercut by just, hey, I'm out of chakra, so I lose. But then
I give up.
And then like 10, 15 minutes later, I have the ability to trap 6, 7 people for a good 5 minutes.
Yeah. That's how
what is the
works.
chakra replenishment rate? What is it?
Nope, it was longer than that. Because they waited 30 minutes for Sasuke, I think.
They waited 30 minutes for Sasuke, yes.
Mm-hmm. And then the match actually happens. And then I'd say all up 45 minutes, an hour. That was enough to
But then he was also using up chakra to dispel the sleeping shot thing and also jump through the trees. Mm-hmm. What is the chakra replenishment rate?
Vast. Expedient.
It was 8 dudes. So I thought that was figured. It was. I didn't want to overcut it. And be like, it was 100 mothers that he trapped.
Naruto and Sasuke's rivalry is known to us, the viewers. Their rivalry represents a clash of their own personal struggles and ideals. One could even say that their struggle is entirely contained to just them. No one else really sees the importance of their fight. That's what makes Naruto's fight with Neji so amazing. It's a division everyone can see. It's no longer just the outcast taking on his personal rival, but the village pariah taking on what is essentially the villager's star child. Neji was seen as a prodigy, a boy genius, and the best the Leaf had to offer. Even though Naruto has developed...
I don't think that's exactly true. Because his dad was just like, holy, he can do that?
Yeah.
He can do the spin?
Or his uncle.
Yeah.
Because his dad died. Because of
the third Hokage being the worst Hokage.
That was a bad Hokage.
But yeah. I mean, was he anything other than, yeah, that dude's pretty good? Because if it was, why was he not already a Chunin? What is the reasons for Guy choosing this year to put them in the Chunin exams? If they're a year older than Naruto and them.
Yeah, it would make a lot of sense for at least Neji to be in it.
Yeah.
Like, Tenten, you need some more work. Lee, you need some more work. Neji, get your balls up in there.
Or at least be like, hey, Lee, I know what you can do. I see all these like what outside of the 11 months that we see. What's a prominent clan in the Leaf?
Or even the 11 months we see. What's a prominent ninja class outside of the Konoha 12 or the Konoha 11 or whatever? Because whatever comes after them, because there are students after them. That 2-year time skip. It's not like we see 5 Naruto, Sasuke, Shika level people. There's nobody there. So you just happen to put Lee in the worst possible year to become a Chunin? Because within 2 years, he becomes one.
Yeah.
And everybody else does, and then he's a Jonin.
And again, I said this in the Discord. We don't know what it takes to be a Jonin. Is it a test? Is it enough missions? Is it another exam, big tournament? What is it to be in Jonin? We don't know, because it's just like, hey, Naruto ain't even a Chunin, and Neji's already a Jonin. So shut up, everybody. Shut up.
Even though Naruto has developed into his own character, to everyone else...
All have to go at the same time. Was that the rule?
Because I remember them standing in front of them and going, who do you recommend for this year? And he goes, Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura. Why didn't you just go my team?
No, I do remember that because Sakura didn't want to do it originally or something like that. And it was just like, we all go or we all can't go.
Then.
I remember that.
Small things that just slip through the cracks that we don't exactly remember.
Else outside of Team 7, he is still just a loser.
That's what y'all here
the
for.
The ensuing fight shows not only Neji, but everyone else just how far Naruto has come, and it blows away all...
He didn't come nowhere! He got lucky after he got an influx of Fox Chakra. He said that, whoa, I got blasted on the ground, and I just dug my way through and somehow catapulted myself upwards with enough strength and force to knock Neji on his butt after 2 hits in this entire fight.
And knowing exactly where his jaw was from underground.
Knowing where he was from underground as well. These are the things that happen. Is this genius or woe? It's not genius because he got lucky.
It's got to be woe.
But
because you're like, Neji won, Naruto lost, then bloop, then punch. And it's like, whoa!
If it was established that the Hyugers were just glass cannons with glass jaws, and Rock Lee is just like, yeah, you can destroy my insides, but all it's gonna take is one punch and you're exploded. If they had established that before, just like, hey, Naruto, he got the A in taijutsu, so he know how to punch. If he punches Neji once, that's it for him, because Hyugers are weak, squishy motherfuckers. If this was established, it'd be fine.
The Hyugers have the Byakugan. Look how far he got propelled. A punch like that is gonna.
But how did he rocket himself up from the ground like that?
That's not what we're talking about. Whoa! Look how far him.
How did he find out exactly where he was?
We're not talking about that part. Whoa! The punch.
How did Neji have enough time to react to look down, which he did, but not sidestep him when we've seen him just go, when we've seen him Naruto punches his face and he's already got the chakra up and then he spins. Where is this?
He had the Byakugan. He was tired. It was
What did he do to make himself tired? Nothing.
He did the giant 360 spin too much.
Oh my goodness.
Tired. And now he can't get back up because he's so tired.
But we don't know.
Whoa.
Expectations. Just like with Shikamaru, nobody really thinks about shoji. It's not for...
Shoji? Shoji. Shoji.
I'm just going to hope that there's a speech impediment there.
We'll get another motherfucker. I'm sorry, but...
Some people can't... No, because he didn't say Shunin exams. He said Shunin. Yeah, no, this is just incorrect.
Maru, nobody really thinks about shoji. It's not for a good reason, though.
Joey, he's not even a glass cannon because he got speared through the stomach and the chest and all that.
And he kept
this bastard, legitimately, there was that dumb explosion, which I don't know what happened there. They just Naruto clashed in it. When did that ever happen again? They just two chakras clashing and make an explosion. But whatever, that explosion happens. It's enough to hurt Neji enough to be like, yo, I'm hurt, but I can still get up. But Naruto has enough power to dig all the way down through the ground and then rocket propel himself upward and punch him. No, you can't keep doing this.
Y'all, please, the Discord wrecks every Saturday, killing it. Oh, I shudder to think what next week is going to be.
Oh, my goodness.
His arm's going to fall off.
Unlike Shikamaru, Shoji seems like a pretty underwhelming character. He's relegated to a portly comic relief character whenever he's on screen. Honestly, it was a shock to see him be part of the Sasuke retrieval team. When it came to his fight with Jirobo, though, it seemed like Choji was going to lose from the beginning. His idea to face this guy so the others can go ahead seemed to be a needless
sacrifice.
Heels
never used again.
But Shikamaru knew something no one else did, and that was Shoji's real power and his determination to do right.
That wasn't his real power. He was doped up.
He was on the roids.
I don't know what you think you're talking about. This means nothing that he could just be like, yo, I could just take this and because they were just like, hey, once I do my curse mark, I think I'm 50 times. It was either 10 or 50 times as powerful. And then he just goes, well, now I'm 100 times stronger, motherfucker. What does it mean that he could just dope himself up?
Yeah, we ain't got time for that Naruto Neji fight, which is legitimately one of the better fights of the series. It was good. It was whoa.
And if you read Boruto, one of the first, it's either the first or second chapter, and I've got the panel up right here. Naruto, as he's protecting Boruto, and as Momoshiki or whatever Shiki comes down and starts eating pills, and just like, yeah, I'm stronger now. Naruto straight up says, and then you simply be a coward that relies on doping. That's not true power at all. He throwing big shade at Choji. The entire Akamichi clan, because they made it.
The pills were training wheels. To me, it's more like the pills were like you usually have training wheels, and then it's taken off so you can go faster. And then it's like a motorized bike so you can go faster. And then it's like a motorcycle. But you're in 14. You shouldn't be on a motorcycle.
And if they were training wheels, why would he also have the red one that once you take it, you will die?
You will die.
You have the green and the yellow one that are just like, oh, yo, this hurts a lot. Now I can finally get used to my big fist. But then you just go, oh, I'm also going to take the red one. Why do they
die?
To die. It's not a training wheels. And if they were training wheels, he would know how much it hurts. But he was just like, yo, this hurts a lot more than I expected.
Here comes
What are the stories behind these pills? We don't know because they were introduced here and never shown again.
Never used again.
Never explained nothing. I'm a butterfly now. Raw. Genius. Basically. I hate it. It's terrible.
Gate's technique compressed inside a pill. That makes a lot of sense. Why isn't it used before and why can only they use it?
Why is it the Akamichi clan? If it was just, hey, this converts your fat into chakra, that'd be one thing.
Yeah, so the bigger you are, it's gonna burn it. And you know what? The fat cells you get in emaciated or whatever it's called. So your ribs are touching and all that because you burnt through too many fat cells. So all they need is an IV and to get you some nutrients, try to get you back up. That would make a lot of sense.
That would make a whole lot.
But it's just, no, you will die. Oh, wait, no, his surgery was successful and he did not die.
Hey,
surgery
if you take
for
this
what?
pill, you will die. By what means? Heart, brain, lungs? Too much chakra expended?
I think it was something like liquefying your organs.
What?
or something like your chakra eats your body or something. It was, I remember it was something really weird.
That sounds very fake.
Gate should be 1,000,000,000% used by everybody.
Yes.
Akamichi supplements, yeah, if it's just gonna hurt your body a little bit, use it.
By forcibly, come on with
Ass.
these. By forcibly converting the body's fat reserves into chakra, each successive pill ingested gives a tremendous power boost. The chili pill is even said to increase one's power 100 times. However, the drawback, each pill damages the body, poisoning it. And since the third pill converts all one's fat reserves, the user will become dangerously emaciated. It is said that the third pill, death is imminent.
No.
That's not, no.
This is fake.
This is 100% fake. Because if it's just 100% for everybody, is everybody the same amount of weight? Could somebody be 800 pounds, take the red pill, and they're still dangerously emaciated because it's just like, yo, it's just all or nothing right now? Could somebody just be slightly overweight and just be like, yo, it's all for nothing? However, the Nara clan apparently has done extensive research on the pill, and that knowledge allowed the 5th Hokage to neutralize the poison and repair the damage to Choji after he took the 3 pills to fight Jirobo. The pills allows for easier use of the Akamichi's calorie control.
Gross. Food pills for Kiba, then Choji never again. Yeah, Kiba did have those food pills.
He most certainly did.
That like filled him up for like 3 days worth of whatever it was.
And that helped him use the beast transformation.
By his friends.
Okay, so if it's just because they're fat, can a fat Nara dude just eat them pills?
Could Choji's wife eat it now?
She's very skinny.
Who was the person that got? Oh, Anko. Can Anko eat them now?
Sure, whatever. If it's just about, but wait a second.
Oh no.
He was just able to do it later. He was just able against
yeah, because now he can convert it himself.
How?
Because it's their body, the Akamichi clan's body. Just like the Nara clan can only use the shadows for some reason. They're the only ones that can convert fat cells in their body for chakra, you see. Are you understanding it now? Okay, so if they've got extensive knowledge of it, and they have another 2 years of research on it, why isn't this used more?
Why?
Why, when it's like a super big threat, eat that, will get you into surgery?
Easy.
With limited knowledge, the 5th Hokage did it. And time between when he used it and when he went into surgery.
Because he was just sitting out there. Hey, whatever.
Whatever.
To do right by his friends. It's an example of how even a minor character can surprise the audience. This lackadaisical comedic character pulls out a win in spectacular fashion.
It means nothing to me that somebody can take a single pill and take their power up 100 times. It means nothing that somebody can take a pill and just go, now I can do the big arm that I could not before. It means nothing because it's not their power. I don't care. It's not special. It's not anything. I'm not clapping.
I'm not clapping.
Back then, I was just like, yo, big butterfly, big punch, he's dead. All choji means butterfly, and all they did the arrow thing. Now I'm just like, no, this is stupid.
Choji was the GOAT all along.
Pause. Each major clan has its secrets. The third Hokage knows every single jutsu in the leaf. How does he know that if every clan has their secrets?
And only they should be able to use it. Are they a village or are they like 17 clans just kind of like precariously balanced in peace?
They're just chilling here.
You're not going to learn the Nara clan secrets, Akamichi clan. How dare!
Hey, I know that we've been Ino-Shika-Cho for generations, but you
will not learn mind transfer.
No, you
Never.
may not. What? But why not? Clan secret. What? But it would be very helpful if the Nara clan can bust out a basic fireball jutsu.
Boy, the most basic. Especially when the person they're holding can't do it, so they do the hand signs and everything, and they can do it.
Or they'd be like Haku, where they just learn it one-handed. Or I think Itachi can do it as well. And you just learn it one-handed, so even if they do know the fireball jutsu, they can't do it. Or, I've always said this, it'd be amazing if Shika kept like his ninja tools around his neck, so he can just grab it so the other person can't grab it because it's not there for them.
Yeah, because most people thigh, same thigh.
Yeah, hip, legs.
Choji eats the red pill, thus genius, according to the CBR.
I think this is more whoa.
I think the major point was Choji has will to guarantee his death to take down the enemy. Sure. But it didn't guarantee the death. I don't care.
It didn't guarantee the death, but a lot of people already have that will.
Yes. Neji had that will.
Naruto just went, hey, Sasuke, you coming back with me or we're both dying. This is not a unique thing to him. I think Kakashi can use one gate. Yeah, he can use... I think he got two, but I remember him climbing up the rock and just going, open.
Yeah.
Why is it just not baseline taught? At least...
Why is it taught in school?
The gate of healing, at the very least. Hey, you know why? Because we don't know what it takes to train it. We don't know what the steps are to learn it. They just do. How does one go, all right, there's these chakra nodes in my body and I can unlock them. Here's one in my brain. How do you feel within your brain to just go, there's the chakra node. Let me unlock that. No clue. Because the people that know it, they just know it. We don't see step one of learning it.
I can see why not teaching people clan techniques is because someone can scoop up two for one hidden village leaf attack. So if they kidnap one kid that knows 3 techniques, they would know 3 techniques. Mm-hmm. How many people have stolen techniques outside the village? That's a great line of thinking in theory. But beyond the Byakugan, which was the stupidest thievery I've ever seen, how many times do we see people outside the village go, fireball jutsu?
Mind transfer. Okay, so is size painting crap, is that his clan technique or is that his own thing?
I think it's his own thing.
Because Ino's kid got it. Are there rules against like clan mixing?
Yeah,
for that reason?
Is it like all the Akamichi are like inbred, where they're only dating each other?
Or is it just like, no, you go out there and find you a non-ninja shopkeeper, so we don't mix this? We're not supposed to think about this. Why didn't they incorporate the Hokage needed to learn each clan technique as part of showing they are committed to understanding and protecting part of the village? Why didn't they do that?
That would have been a good thing.
That's understanding each person. But no, they were just like, everybody just got their own little thing and y'all just chill out over there.
Kakuzu comes to mind. I think he had a little bit of everything, though.
Yeah, Kakuzu,
I think
he had different
case.
like hearts in him, and each of those hearts allowed him to use like a fire and a lightning or whatever.
Yeah, I think it's a little. Is Sakura's mind thingy a Tekkai Genkai? No,
that's just a
inner Sakura thing.
That's just a weird thing that just stopped happening after a while.
But it was an actual, tangible, legitimate thing because it stopped Ino's mind thing.
Whatever. And it was a bunch of super techniques and a lot of games before she learned her big fist.
All along. Even though Naruto is for all ages, death is an inevitable event in a ninja's line of work. There were less deaths generally in the original show. In Shippuden, however, deaths were much more common. During the early arcs, the Akatsuki were the main antagonists. One of their members, Hidan, took on
Early arcs? Aren't the Akatsuki basically the main antagonist until the Ninja War?
Yes.
Asuma Sensei, the leader of Team 10, Shikamaru's team. His death was tragic and dramatic, but then we saw something we rarely see in these kinds of shows: mourning. Later, Shikamaru is with his father. The two are playing shoji.
What about...
They're playing the fat dude?
Shut up. What about during the worst Hokage's funeral? We saw a lot of mourning there. We saw this random purple-haired girl standing in front of somebody's grave and just like, I'll avenge you. Who the f was that? I will always remember that, like, what is...
when Asuma's name comes up in conversation. All seems calm at first until Shikamaru erupts in a display of mourning and anger at the loss of his sensei. What makes it stand out is how personal it is and how normal it seems. There is no dramatic music or over-the-top speeches, just a pupil sad at the loss of a teacher.
Pause. That's not whoa. Because mourning in an anime after a death, especially like I said, third Hokage, we got it back then. Granny Chio, they ain't know the bit, and they were just like, dang man, that sucks. They were mourning her.
It's genius though.
No, it's not. How is it genius? Explain genius. Explain genius.
Because they don't make it overwrought with music or big speeches. It's just a low-key thing that he feels super sad about. And he's just mourning and crying and screaming as his father walks away and lets him mourn in peace. It's subtle. It's nuanced. It's genius.
Good series does its best to establish just what the
Pause. Joey said that scene is filler.
Oh no! You know what? Because I really do not remember that scene from the manga.
I was thinking that as well, but I couldn't confirm it.
Oh no.
Hey, he already used non-canon movie, or is it canon? Who knows? Whatever. He already used the movie.
A good series does its best to establish just what their main character can do early on. The first episode of the original Naruto does this with flying colors. During the course of the first episode, we are shown a few things. Firstly, Naruto is an out...
Could you pause real quick?
Yes, sir.
I need to just... Can I get abilities, please?
Oh no.
Okay, so maybe not.
Oh no, maybe not. What?
So I was looking up Shika's mom, and it says that... Okay. We're good.
We're good?
Whew.
We are shown a few things.
What now?
No, that's gotta be wrong. Okay. I was getting conflicting information because one source said that she was the 16th head of the Nara clan, and one says that she's the wife of the former head. So, okay, because if she was the former head, I'd be like, she's the head of the Nara clan, and Shika's dad clearly got the shadow, so that's inbreeding. But it looks like that was just fake news. Good.
The first episode, we are shown a few things. Firstly, Naruto is an outcast in the village. He is a clown, a troublemaker, and not taken very seriously at all. In an effort to get somewhere in life, he steals a sacred scroll, which, if I'm being honest, wasn't so sacred if it could be stolen by a child, where he learns the Shadow Clone Jutsu. This move would define Naruto's character for the rest of the series, and he uses it to overwhelm a Jonin-level ninja who attacked his father figure, Iruka-sensei. It might just be the first episode of the show, but what a way to kick off this franchise. All at once, viewers are entertained and wanting more, which is something a first episode should do.
Pause.
Genius.
How?
It hits every beat you need to start a shonen series. You've got the ups and downs of the main character, the emotional beats with Iruka, some of the likes and dislikes of Naruto. You got some of his goofiness, some of his pig-headedness. You've got him failing and how sad he is about it, but acting all happy. And then you've got the end where it's just like, nobody acknowledges me, I'm going to run away. But Iruka's like, I'm not going to let you hurt my precious student. So he comes back and fights.
You mentioned a lot of things that happen in Demon Slayer.
Sure did. Is that not genius too?
What is genius about that? Nothing.
You're not answering my question. Is that not genius too?
It's not genius. Wow. Are you saying that?
I'm sorry you can't consume media correctly.
Okay.
I'm sorry you can't analyze these things.
Who's writing this? Cause episode 1, this is what Mark said. Mark was blowing the first chapter. Because he related to Iruka more than Naruto. But now he relates to Naruto more because Naruto is whatever.
Dude.
Hey, you know what? Hope we got that catalyst fast. You right. Catalyst time.
Having a rival is one thing, but sometimes the claws have to retract and you have to work together. Despite being on a
Are we being serious? That he's honestly just about to say they work together. The first time they worked together. I will agree with that, Smart. Naruto executed it better than Demon Slayer.
The Naruto move was good.
Team, Naruto and Sasuke do nothing.
Wait a second. Did Zabuza have his sword in his hand when he had the ice prison on Kakashi?
I do not believe so. Oh, yes. Maybe?
Not water prison. I know I said ice prison. I mean water prison. Don't correct me. I'm sensitive. Let me check. Because it was just a kunai. He could have just been pink. Just stopped it.
I can't remember if he slashed.
He does have his sword.
Well, all right then.
It's a kunai. He got a hand free. He could just sort of maneuver it. Okay. All right.
Naruto and Sasuke do nothing but try to one-up one another, even at the detriment of the unit. Their first mission as a team started less than great when Zabuza managed to capture...
Oh. Oh.
Hey, has this guy ever watched Naruto?
Factually, no. This is somebody that's just reading a script. And he got no instructions, no direction, no way to pronounce it.
He turned in his voice clips and they went, good.
And they just went, no, put it together. Edit it. Unless he edited it himself and just like, all right, just put it up on the channel. This dude has not watched it. Shoji. How do you even get Shoji from that?
Kakashi in a water prison.
Same thing with Kabuto. He had a free arm and took the Rasengan. Sure. Yep. Sure did. But hey, these moments need to happen.
And you're right, Anko. It was work together or die. It wasn't even like, let's come together and do this. Yo, it was sort of like, yeah, Kakashi's trapped. We're all gonna die if we don't do something right now.
I mean, in the war arc, there were a bunch of ninja villagers just like, hey, you San, you're like, come get some, Leaf. And then Zabuza made a speech like, hey, we all got the same villain. Fight later, but fight now. What'd I say? Zabuza did it too. He
Zabuza.
back up. Zabuza. Booza.
His sword cannot be beat.
I think they pronounced Sasuke right.
Great. When Zabuza
He could have just ducked as well.
started less than great.
It's a baby kunai. Just take that. You're Zabuza, the Hokage killer. You killed Kage.
It's just, whoops.
Ow.
Hey, he took all them swords later on and kept fighting.
He kept fighting, but he can't take a single kunai. Just redirect you. Just like, I got my shoulder. Oh, well, I still got y'all muff. And all I need to do is stand here for another 30 seconds. He drowns.
Team started less than great when Zabuza managed to capture Kakashi in a water prison jutsu. In that moment, everything clicked. In a genius display of teamwork, Naruto and Sasuke worked together to outsmart and outplay Zabuza to free Kakashi. They did it without communicating ahead of time and just did it. They acted in tandem and demonstrated their ability to work fast under pressure. It's too bad this moment is undercut.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's so dumb. I never thought about Zabuza fool. I've never thought about that. Just take that crap to the shoulder and move on. Redirect it to the giant blade on your back and move on. Kakashi's gonna be dead in a minute. Take that pain and then kill these little baby, not even Chunin. You've killed Kage! You're one of the 7 ninja swordsmen that have missed!
You mean to tell me you haven't gotten a stab or a cut recently?
Come on! You took all that at the end! Put a kunai in your mouth and beheaded a motherfucker! You can't take a little baby kunai to the back! Stop it! Stop! This isn't good! Why didn't I ever realize this? Holy crap!
As a kid, I knew Itachi.
You know what? No, but this is just, you're wrapped up in the moment of, whoa, it was a blade, and then there's another blade, and then that blade was actually Naruto.
You're wrapped up in the moment of in Itachi and Sasuke meet.
I just remembered in his other hand, he had the blade that he caught.
Yep. He could have went,
Get through that bastard! Dude. Old age caught up with that kunai was really sharp. You know what? In fairness, it looks pretty sharp. This is trash.
When is undercut later on in the arc when they are trapped in Haku's mirror jutsu. Hey, it was good while it lasted.
Pause. Genius or woe?
Whoa.
That is... woe of them working together, putting aside their differences. Rock Lee versus Gaara woe.
Yeah, definitely.
You know we had to talk about this one. Not a moment goes by that Naruto fans are reminded...
How does he say Gaara? Gaara?
Oh, if he says Gaara, I'm walking out. This bastard's probably gonna say Guma. Who knows?
With Rock Lee and Konkoro.
Of the sheer awesomeness of Rock Lee versus Gaara. There
Alright!
Okay.
He probably acts on that one, honestly.
have been dozens of breakdowns of this fight, and it's been talked about decades after the fight first aired. But why? What makes this fight between Rock Lee and Gaara so good?
Hey, that fight was not as good as I remembered.
It most certainly isn't. It's a lot of nostalgia, it's a lot of hype. You got the dropping of the weights. You got the, oh my goodness, he's moving so fast thing. But it wasn't that good. Because Gaara stands there for a while, drops weights. He gets punched. And then Rock Lee starts getting beasted on. Gates basically do nothing. Because if you look at Sasuke versus Gaara, Sasuke hits him like 3 times and he's huffing and puffing. He's getting up and walking away after the Gates barrage. So Lee really didn't do too much to him.
I mean,
Not a very
Rock
good
Lee
fight.
has
Sorry,
lost nearly
y'all.
every major fight he has been in. After this defeat, he was relegated to a background character. Perhaps it is a
Pause.
two-part answer.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. There is no reason Rock Lee just either do something with them or keep him crippled for life.
No reason why.
Why bring him back to do nothing?
It's to do absolutely nothing. It's crazy.
It's like if they brought Superman back and then he just got taken out by Lex Luthor and then all of his powers were gone for the next 40 years. Like, what? Why even keep him dead?
And just have it just be a constant reminder of, yo, that's ninja over there. That's what anybody can be at any point in time. He signed up for this and now he's running in flower shop. Whoops.
Never forget, Naruto, why Naruto and Sakura, why you're going out trying to kill Sasuke. Never forget what happened with Rock Lee.
It can happen to any one of us. Lee was never the same after the Gaara fight. Absolutely. He you know, it looked like a good trajectory because he shows up, he beasts on Sasuke and Naruto, then he goes over to help Sakura out of nowhere with the little squirrel on him, and then he does this. You go, oh, and then he got the little headband with the mirror reflection in the written exam. He looked like he was being set up as a big boy. Even they were just
Like when he was doing his push-ups, you see Naruto, Sasuke, Neji, and it's just like, all right, it's the big four.
Yeah.
Naruto, Sasuke, Neji, Lee. That's what we're looking for.
And then they just go, yo, that month is the strongest Genin. And they go, actually not exactly. It's actually Neji. But then he's still in the running. But nothing.
So because Gaara's not moving, it's not a good fight. No, it's mostly that a lot of stuff is going on around him, and yet not a lot of stuff is going on around him. So here's what happens in that fight. Rock Lee tries, he fails, he drops the weight, he goes really fast and hits Gaara a couple times. He does the lotus, but it hurts him, so Gaara can protect himself. Lee's running out of energy, so Gaara's just hitting him while he's trying to dodge. And then it's just like, go ahead, Lee, do the whole thing. And Lee does.
Yeah. It's not a whole lot of, it's not any back and forth. It's somebody winning and then somebody else winning and then somebody else winning. There's no real strategy or anything. It's just, I'm going to protect myself. I'm going to get around your protection with my big speed and big fist. Oh, you're tired and hurt now? Now I can hurt you. And now you're going to do the even bigger fast and the bigger fist. That's basically all it is. Like Jet said, there was a lot of emotion there. That's when we learned Lee's backstory, his whole reason to become a Chunin, him looking over to Neji going, I was saving this for you. You was about to get it, but I guess I could give you a little preview. I like that moment. But it's just not, it's the same thing that I have a problem with Naruto versus Sasuke at the Valley of the End. It's just fight. Somebody's winning. Somebody is definitively winning. And then somebody else is definitively winning until the end. There is no back and forth. There is no, oh, I gotta slip. No, it's just, I'm gonna protect myself. I can't protect myself. I'm gonna beat you up. I'm gonna beat you up. I'm gonna beat you up. Done.
Katie, we didn't say it was bad. We just said it's not as good as you remember.
No, it's still like a top 5 Naruto fight.
Yeah, I'd say in the pantheon of everything I've ever watched in terms of fights, it's like a 6.57. It's still good.
I'd say 7. Like Jet said, it has a whole lot of emotion with the passing. That's what's carrying it.
I'll say pretty good. I'll give it pretty good.
But the masterpiece that everybody says it is,
yeah.
Why exactly is it a masterpiece? It's
for the moment
it's
when
for
we
the
were
big
wrapped up
awesome.
in it.
Yeah, it's hey, he dropped the weights and now he's really, really fast. We didn't know he could do that. Oh, he did the gates. We didn't know he could do that. And he's doing a bunch of big stuff. But it doesn't mean too much in the scheme of this is a fight. A fight is a back and forth contest between people, and this isn't what that is.
Personally, like the parallel of Gaara having to do nothing and Rock Lee having to do everything. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, that's one of the good things.
This is super reductive talk. that's a super reductive take of the Valley and the End fight, if you ask me. I mean, even us talking about Gaara and Sasuke is reductive. It's not reductive. It doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing. It's just like shorthanding. What, like, we're not deep diving into what makes
we're not
good
talking
or
about
bad.
hey, you're my friend and the reasons why they're doing it. We're talking about the fight purely as a punch matchup. And if we're talking about punch matchup, the punching isn't where it's at. If we're talking about everything with the talking and the backstory and the itachi and the eyes and all that stuff, it goes up a bit. But if we're just talking about, hey, these are two people doing a contest against each other, it is Sasuke. He is destroying Naruto, and then Naruto, he beefs up and he is destroying Sasuke, and then Sasuke beefs up with another Tomoe and he's destroying Naruto, and then Naruto gets even more Fox Chakra and he's destroying. When is there a, hey, we are punching each other on equal footing? There isn't.
Like, maybe at the very beginning.
No, because that's when Sasuke had his yellow eye and his curse mark. He was destroying Naruto.
8 out of 10 had a lot of impact. You know what? I'll tell you, there's a 9 out of 10 moment in this, and that's when Lee stands up after he's unconscious.
Absolutely.
Godlike.
Absolutely. I even like gotta just go, I quit. I don't care. This is stupid. You're all stupid. I'll kill you all. Calm down. Calm down. 8 is safe. I would not argue with a safe. I mean, I would not argue with an 8. I would argue with a 9. But I wouldn't argue with a. I would
shrug my shoulders at an 8.
Yes.
I think you two are simplifying those fights to where someone like me can get the wrong idea based on what you two are trying to say. That's the thing. And when it comes to interpretation, no matter what you say, somebody can get the wrong impression. We're just doing what we can off the top of our head. Like, if we ever come out with a video of why these things are good or bad,
that's going to be a small point.
Yeah.
But look at something like Kiba versus Naruto. That's not exactly a high caliber fight, but Naruto's dodging. He's trying to figure stuff out.
There's a lot of thinky stuff.
It's a lot of thinky stuff. It's a lot of back and forth. Hey, I'm gonna try to punch you here.
It's a lot of figuring things out on the fly, as opposed to just like, I'm faster and I'm stronger.
But I understand where you're coming from, where you're going, yeah, it's very reductive and stuff, but you can't tell me that it's not just somebody being 2 to 3 times stronger and baby moding somebody else. And that's not personally what I'm looking for in a fight.
Perhaps it is a two-part answer. Fans wanted so much more from Rock Lee, and after getting a taste of what this guy was capable of, felt saddened when he wouldn't really top this. Additionally, it could also be an amazing deconstruction of the underdog story. Rock Lee is an amazing taijutsu fighter, but can't use any other...
You can't use amazing 2 times in the same sentence like that. That loses its impact.
It's an amazing deconstruction of the underdog story. In what way, sir?
He lost. Wait, that's the deconstruction. Underdogs usually win, but this underdog lost.
No.
No?
Underdogs lose all the time.
Yeah. Like this one.
Yeah. So what was deconstructed? And if anything, it's not a deconstruction, it's a subversion.
No. But no.
Again, if y'all want deconstruction, and you are into horror even the slightest bit, please watch Cabin in the Woods.
Very good. Very good.
That is a deconstruction movie. Them doing things that are typically done is not deconstruction. It's not saying anything about the underdog story. It's just doing it differently.
This would be the time in a proper video, in a proper good video, that they will explain, here's the reasons why it's a deconstruction of an underdog thing. But this is just list-based, hey, 2-3 sentences, move on type of thing. We ain't got time for that.
You ain't got time for that.
Let's go.
Nobody got time for that.
Of the underdog story. Rock Lee is an amazing taijutsu fighter, but can't use any other jutsus. That is still a limitation against somebody with what was once thought to be an unstoppable jutsu. After a clash like that, you wouldn't expect there to be a follow-up. After crippling Rock Lee, you would think Gaara is the last person he would want saving him. But hey, beggars can't be choosers. Kimimaro was one tough opponent.
Kimi.
In the fight to get Sasuke back, he fought with Naruto before Rock Lee entered the fray. Then, when Rock Lee was getting beat, Gaara came in to save him. Even after all that, Gaara barely manages to win when Kimimaro's own illness ends up taking him out. Still, to have Gaara and Rock Lee meet again, this time as allies, is a bold move, especially since it appeared neither of them felt any kind of hostility towards the other. Sure, Gaara intended to kill Rock Lee, but he was in a darker place. That was the old Gaara after all.
Pause.
It was
A genius or woe?
Whoa.
That's definitely woe.
Yeah, he came back in the last second to protect the dude that he almost crippled. Whoa.
But we also have to be like, yo, it was. Of course, it was the last second.
Deconstruction. Oh, sorry. Deconstruction is where they break down the tropes of the genre. Yeah, they break it down and they expose them in the story itself. That's what Cabin in the Woods does. Like, again, I always go up to this point. When you're in a horror movie and you've got a knife and you hit the killer, why do you drop the knife? It's because there's people controlling things behind the scenes that send a small electrical shock to your hand to make you drop the knife. That deconstructs what happens in horror movie, shows you what happens, and tells you how silly it is. That's deconstruction. Not just going, it's an underdog story, but they lose.
It's inevitable. These two were going to fight like famous rivals before them. Like Vegeta and Goku, Naruto and Sasuke's differences were never going to be settled amicably. At the end of Naruto's mission to rescue Sasuke, his worst fears were realized. Sasuke was really intending to leave all of his friends and even his village behind to pursue his revenge against Itachi. This technically would be the second time they fought. Naruto and Sasuke had a small scuffle in the Leaf Village shortly before he left the village completely. What follows is one of the best fights in all of Naruto. The animators pulled out all the stops for this one, and the clash between Naruto's Rasengan and Sasuke's Chidori.
I got punch to the face. Whoa. Now, the way that he pronounced the Chidori is genius, and the way that he pronounced the Rasengan is whoa. That's what we're doing here. It's I understand mispronouncing things.
Yes.
I completely understand it. You got Japanese, you got English. You may have read the manga and you're just interpreting however you say it.
At times we'll say Gaara, at times we'll say Gaara.
Yeah, and it's just in your mind, just like, no, this dude is named this. I called jiraiya for so long because that's how I read it. I understand that. This dude ain't trying. This dude ain't asking for help. There are no editors. There is no fact checkers. That should not have been allowed. They yelled that so many times. It's so prominent within the series. Know the name of these two dudes' most prominent attacks. It's so easy.
We're not talking about him saying Chidori with the S-A. We're not talking about that, y'all. We're past that. We're past it.
Chidori. That sounds like some black ghetto name.
Did he say Shunin exams at this point then?
Did he? I don't know. What?
Do you think Hunter x Hunter is deconstruction? No, at best it's subversionist. Like, oh, it's a tournament arc? No, it's actually not a tournament arc. It's a reverse tournament arc. Subverted your expectations. It didn't deconstruct the shonen tournament arc. It just did a tournament arc differently,
yeah. Like some people say sword instead of sword. Yeah, our mom used to say sword.
I say sword.
Why?
It's just the way I say syrup too.
I say syrup and syrup interchangeably.
I say syrup every time.
If I make a pancake, I'm like, yeah, put some syrup on this, and then I'll put it down and I'm like, where I put the syrup?
Yeah, I think Mama just ingrained it to me so much that I'm just like, sword.
Salmon or salmon?
Salmon.
But she said salmon.
I never heard her say salmon.
I got laughed at when I corrected her and said it was actually salmon, and it hurt my feelings.
Boy, she did not want to be wrong.
That's what it is. I'm sorry.
Between Naruto's Rasengan and Sasuke's Chidori still sends chills down
One more
my
time,
spine.
please.
Why?
Pulled out all the stops for this one, and the clash between Naruto's Rasengan and Sasuke's Chidori still
Rasengan.
Rasengan.
That's the worst pronunciation of that attack I've ever personally heard. And I've been at so many anime conventions. I was a big fan of Naruto.
Oh, you got a hyphen Spider-Man. Period.
That's what it is.
Knife. Oh, I hope nobody says knife.
Based upon back when I was doing my teaching assistants, there was a show called I forget what it was called, but they had a person on there named Knuckles, and a kid pronounced it Knuckles because of that.
See, that makes sense. You're still learning as a kid anyway.
One more time.
What? Are you serious?
I love it.
it's in all of Naruto. The animators
Gotta go back even further.
technically would be the second time they fought. Naruto and Sasuke had a small scuffle in the Leaf Village shortly before he left the village completely. What follows is one of the best fights in all of Naruto. The animators pulled out all the stops for this one, and the clash between Naruto's Rasengan and Sasuke's Chidori still sends chills down my...
Oh, chills down my spine. Exactly. Flapjack, that's what it was. Chills from the Rasengan and the Chidori. CHSH. How do you?
Speech impediment. It's the only thing I got for you.
I'm sorry, but get somebody else. You're in a speaking medium.
Hey,
you have nothing but your voice.
I'm in a speaking medium. I have a speech impediment.
Absolutely, but you know how to say the Chidori. You can't look at CH and just go, well, obviously SH.
Yeah, that's weird.
obviously pronounced sh.
Chills down my spine. I'll end this with a hot take. This fight is much, much better than the final one towards the end of the series. It's more impactful.
No. The final one is better, if nothing else, for the very last moment where they're both out of chakra and they're like, we still got these fists, and these fists are enough. And they just start punching each other. Just so tired and waiting. And then it's just like a lazy dodge and one of them falls over from the punch. I love that, just tired. We got nothing left, and all we got are these little baby punches that are doing absolutely nothing. But they got all my emotion in these fists.
The final one towards the end of the series. It's more impactful, there's more at stake, and frankly, just has a better wow factor.
Clearly, wow.
Clearly, whoa. It's more impactful. Sure. More impactful. It's the first fight. It's whatever.
Second fight. I wouldn't say so, because the entire world is basically at stake.
No,
that's
the more stakes. He said there's more at stake after
Okay, so impact. But impact is just like a small personal thing. Hey, I want to get you back. And that's still over in the second fight. What makes this one more impactful than the second one?
I think it's the turn for Sasuke. It's their first, like, true fight. Like, the rooftop, you can still say it's just a little scuffle. They got a little too serious. This is
their first full showcase of powers. Sasuke got his arms, and Naruto one tail.
Legit tried to kill him.
Okay, sure.
But stakes, no. He went, hey, I'm going to kill all the... Chili. Hey, change the channel.
You're the chosen one, Harry Potter. I hope this person does not have a speech impediment, because that would be mean.
Yes, this is very mean if it... Oh, no. Oh, no, don't tell us not to look at the Discord. Oh, these are all going up.
that, please.
I didn't know I didn't put not the Harry Potter, but the Harriet Tubman one up.
Yeah, I was mad about that after it ended, because that was the best one. Really French. But he doesn't have the French accent, but he could have been raised by French parents.
Yes. Which would make some semblance of
sense. But
At
you
some
still
point-
have to go, hey, everybody overlooked this. And you can't, okay, Shidori, fine. Rasengan?
Yeah, at that point, I just gotta go, you don't know what's going on.
Shibiar.
While Asuma's death was tragic, he is ultimately a secondary character, and his death can be, well, expected. When a main character dies, though, oof, you feel that. What makes Jiraiya's death so tragic?
Jiraiya main character?
According to Pro and Mike.
It kind
Boy, that argument going forever.
Disgusting.
of brilliant is that he was on a one-man mission to figure out Pain's plan. It was dangerous, and any sane shinobi would have brought backup,
what is Jazz
even for
calling
a
me for?
recon mission. And no, Elder Toads don't really count as backup. What was perhaps the most upsetting part was that Naruto had to hear about this rather than witness it or even attempt to help. He was a mentor and surrogate father to Naruto. Well, next to Iroka Sensei, but it's still meaningful. Oddly
Hold on.
enough, it was...
Iroka?
He pronounced it correctly before. I remember that. So, let's just put this out there. Jiraiya.
I really said Harriet Tubman, didn't I?
Harriet, you said Harriet Tubman. I didn't correct you.
Boy, I am a terrible black man.
They're interchangeable.
Boy.
Underground Railroad. I got a speech. I got a speech. Yeah, that's what he said up there. He didn't say I got a dream. He go, yo, I got a speech.
By any things necessary, like I don't.
Yes, we maybe can. It's all the same.
It's a possibility.
But yeah, Jiraiya, he died like a punk. Jiraiya is not that good. He showcased basically nothing that would make him, that would be like, yo, this dude is a legendary Sanin. He got a big Rasengan and he got a Toad thing that basically nobody knew about. He's not that strong, especially when you compare. I'm not even going to compare them next to in the late term Naruto and things like that. He is an eyed ninja. Coming after everybody today.
There's only one person to truly come against, and that's the third.
Surrogate father never shows up for Naruto's life. Absolutely didn't show up. Be like, hey, how y'all treating my student son? How y'all treating this liability or benefit to the village? Not a single time.
Alfonso, we've got about 320 left. All up is 15 minutes, 57 seconds.
Yeah, this is number 16 or something?
Yeah, we're either in 16 or heading towards it.
even attempt to help. He was a mentor and surrogate father to Naruto. Well, next to Iroka Sensei, but it's still meaningful. Oddly enough, it was his sacrifice that would help Naruto defeat Pain in the end. To say a lot has happened in this franchise is an understatement. Other teams might break up only to reunite later after their time skip training montage. Team 7, Naruto and Sakura, their situation is different. Sasuke leaving left a special kind of pain within their hearts. Sasuke would go from trusted friend to enemy to enigma all over the span of Shippuden. Yet, when the Fourth Shinobi War started in earnest, Naruto got the band back together. When Madara and the Ten-Tailed Beast had the rest of them pinned and outmatched, it was time to call in the OGs. Sakura, Naruto, and Sasuke reunited to take on the Ten-Tailed Beast. It was the first time...
So what? They just got together. They were in the same vicinity fighting the same enemy. All of them using techniques not of their own. Basically they're just the next signing. Big, strong, snake man and frog dude. With Rasengan.
Rasengan.
Sorry.
Rasengan.
That's I don't like that about Naruto. That they're the signing, but they're all just better.
Yeah, the funny thing is, like they said,
debatable.
the signing were only legendary in part 1. Like after part 1, you look at the things that these kids can do in part 2, and it's just like where they're just spreading their cheeks over them.
Yeah, like Sakura's doing comparable things to Tsunade. beginning of Shippuden.
All three of them had been together and on the same side since they parted ways at the end of the original show. What better way to start a final battle? When is the best time to confess your love to someone? There are really no wrong answers.
Okay, the Hinata thing. Okay.
Okay.
Whoo. Boy, I was not ready for that rant.
You knew it was coming.
But I'd say just after a fight and close to death is a bad time. During his fight with Pain, Naruto found himself pinned down, literally. With no one else in his corner, Hinata attacked Pain to defend Naruto. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a callback. Naruto defended Hinata before, when they were kids and during the Chunin exams. Now she's going to do the same in a...
It's not when they were kids. This is the first time we're introduced to that flashback, so that's not a callback. The Chunin exams, all he said is, "You can do it." When she's literally going, "Well, I'm about to die, but I'm gonna get one of these rods out of your butt."
Declaration of love. While she may not have done much damage to Pain, getting her bell rung sure angered Naruto enough to get himself free and unleash the beast inside. Don't mess with the main character's love interest.
I will give him this for that moment. This was a whoa moment,
yes,
not a genius moment, but it is negated because it was never followed up on until the movie when Naruto was just like, I guess I do love her.
Never
and
saw
that was
movie.
it.
Never saw that movie.
Hey, you know what? You're fine. You know what that movie is? Not good.
Oh, no.
No, it was not.
But was it hype? Was it whoa?
Yes.
Woof.
Absolutely. There's a big meteor coming down, and Rock Lee, he showed us, kicked that boy, and then Sasuke takes care of it a lot easier than Rock Lee did. And then there's a big old moon fight. That was pretty good. And then they wrap their scarf around each other.
What is with the fascination of the moon?
The moon is an enigma. It's a mystery to us all.
Man, that's like rule number 1. Out of all the characters we have lost over the course of this franchise,
no, kill that noise. This was less than nothing.
Neji was my favorite character for a long time in Naruto. I did not give a shit.
This could have been anybody. It is just, oh man, I guess I'm dead. My 2 fights meant nothing. Oh, I also fought myself in a little mirror match. But whatever. Neji means nothing. He is a name. He's a figure. We know Neji, so now we feel sorry for him. Why should we feel sorry for him? Because he's Neji. What has he done? What importance does he have to the story, to Naruto's life? Did Naruto and Neji have a conversation in Shippuden before this?
Yeah. When Naruto first came back, I think they said a few words to each other.
Riveting.
Genius.
He means nothing.
Whoa.
Bastard ain't even apologized to Hinata.
Is this genius or whoa?
This is neither. This is a bum dying. This is a bum fighting against fate and destiny and then succumbing to it. And dying. And nobody caring.
Everybody cares.
Who cares?
This is number 19 on the list, so people care. I bet you if we go to the comments, I was crying with Neji.
No,
we're not doing the comments.
Yes, we are.
We got one.
What we're doing is Neji death Reddit.
Oh no.
Neji's death is by far one of the most poorly constructed scenes in the entire Naruto. The next one is why Neji's death is great. Give some dichotomy. The next one is Neji's death is one of the worst moments in the entire series. Why did Neji have to die? Neji's death felt unnecessary. What are your thoughts on Neji's death? Necessary or unnecessary? This is the one I want to go to. Unnecessary because it didn't really affect the story. If Rock Lee died, it would have made more sense. Or if Guy died, it would have made more sense. Whatever. Out of left field. I didn't like it because Neji had hardly been in the story. Neji was so hyped up in part 1 and then he gets no screen time and dies.
Oh no. People are telling us to go to the comments.
We'll go to the comments. Not necessarily for the story, but felt so great for his character. It was finally his moment to be free. I really cried when reading.
You knew that was gonna come. And you were mad. You're mad about it.
Okay, but you got what?
It's like somebody for a week going at 2 p.m. on Saturday. I'm gonna punch you in the face, and then they come in 2 p.m. on Saturday, punch you in the face, and you go, "What the what?" Like,
but what Shippuden? What 300-400 chapters? And this dude does nothing throughout.
Nothing.
He's just a name that you know. Again, he never apologized to Hinata.
as far as we know.
Before this moment, I don't know if he did here or not, but he never walked up and just went, "Hey, what? Let's train. Hey, I'm sorry about all that before the family and the
Neji, the only one who became Jonin, did nothing and died.
Nothing and died. Toby kills Neji, which makes him the coolest. He was the coolest guy.
The coolest guy.
Never forget. Don't talk about him. Is there... Okay, Alex, that comment section is going to be nothing but Gamer Josh's. Because you have to be a Gamer Josh in order to watch this and take this seriously.
Yes.
Most people would just go, CBR, 20 genius Naruto moments. No, thank you. I'm not watching that.
They'll watch the first part and they're like, this ain't nothing.
And then the people that do watch it, of course they're gonna like and subscribe and be like, yo, this is so awesome and stuff. This is the crowd that they're catering to. So we can't really blame the Gamer Joshes of the world when they're just being fed exactly what they want.
I want this as a Gamer Josh.
And here you go. Here is the thing that you exactly wanted.
Gamer Josh.
Nothing serious, nothing challenging, no thought-provoking. It was just 20 moments of, yo, wasn't this awesome? And then Gamer Josh goes, yeah, that was awesome.
What was the
When
video?
was the... I was just about to ask.
Anime Wins or Sins.
Was
it?
it?
Was one of them. I remember.
It would make sense.
I remember because it was a live stream and everything. I don't think we were doing many live streams back then. They were like, Gamer Josh, no, let me look at his channel.
No, we bullying Gamer Josh.
You literally said, I'm going to bully this guy.
No. You know, it probably was one of the wins or the sins, because I don't go back and watch those. So I don't know.
As biting as losing Neji? Was it because...
No! I was drinking!
Neji?
Or as Mark was saying, G.
Out of all the characters we have lost over the course of this franchise, none are really as biting as losing Neji. What?
Demon Slayer Anime Wins, they're saying, is when Gamer Josh.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you for the information.
That I will do nothing with. I'm still hooked on Neji.
Really as biting as losing
Let
Neji?
me cyberbully him. No.
Really as biting as losing Neji? Was...
Neji.
So biting, you couldn't even remember how to say his name.
Neji.
Okay.
Now, that's not a thing where you can mess that up. Japanese, English, neither of them say Neji.
On home stuff.
K-N-E-E-G.
So you see there's two different letters there. There's an E and there's an I. Why would you think they're both Neji?
Counterpoint. English is very difficult.
Yes, English is absolutely difficult. This is Japanese, though.
Absolutely. I was about to go there as well. Japanese is also difficult.
Okay, I understand that as well. But, like, Fiji water. We know what that is.
Yes, we do.
I-J-I.
Mm-hmm.
Neji?
Neji. I see nothing wrong with this.
Did he watch Naruto? Factually, no.
Factually, no.
You were a monster embracing.
I have my moments, and I
of monstrosity.
I don't tolerate gamer Joshes of the world. I'm sorry. I can't do it. Is CBR hiring?
Sakura.
CBR, they probably are hiring.
They were. When I was looking for a job, they were hiring.
How hard can it be to get a job?
It was literally, hey, write like a 300-word article, like 5 of them a day, and make them like biting, like attention grabbing. So top 10, blah blah blahs. That's what they wanted.
Stuff you didn't notice in this.
Didn't matter the content, just that you got the click.
It's 5 a day, and if 5 people are doing 5 a day, it's only 5.
And they linked a sample one, and it was something like Silent Hill. And it was like 3 sentences per. Ooh. 10. It was 10 things that happened. It was like 3 sentences per. So I'm like, holy.
Did they say what the pay was?
Water. What?
Did they say what the pay was?
Not good.
Of course, it's not.
I think it was like I think it was incentive based. So the more clicks you got, you did get a kickback. Mm-hmm. But I think base level was like 9 an hour. Or
oh man,
it might have even been like. It might have been article based. It might have been like 9 per article.
Wow, and then they raking in.
So if you're doing 5 articles a day, 45, that's $45, and then whatever incentives you get from getting a bunch of clicks. Let's just say that's another $15. So 60 a day, 5, you get about 300 a week.
That's not too bad.
That's not terrible.
But then you're just writing and
it's constant. But then again. The schlock that they
you don't have to think about what
don't gotta even think about it.
It's just, hey, did somebody do this already? Nope.
What's something I'm into?
Top 10 Demon Slayer breathing techniques. Sure, let's go.
Ranking all the Demon Slayer water techniques.
Sure, let's go.
And
okay, I just want to say, people are calling me a monster, but then they're doing like stuff like feed you water and crap like that. Why am I the monster when you making fun of this man saying
Kakashi?
Characters we have lost over the course of this franchise, none are really as biting as losing Neji. Was it because he died unceremoniously? Was it because he never got to see his village reformed? Perhaps what hurts the most is that he will never see the Hyuga clan change the way Naruto promised. In reality, it was so upsetting because even though Neji respects Naruto, he was still a calculated and logical person. To give his life for another, to protect those he cared about, was something he never fully understood until he did it himself. Before he passes, Neji finally understood what his father meant when he chose to...
So, there was enough time for not one...
Top 10 Luffy punches.
Not one, but 2 people to jump in front of Naruto and spread their arms and go, "Oh no!"
He was really tired.
I wasn't going there.
Okay,
but there's not enough time for a single person to put up a rock wall.
Some of them didn't know the technique, even though somebody was right next to them and crushed it.
Choji or any of the Akamichi clan could
have
put
up
a big fist.
Where were they?
And taken in their hand instead of full on the back.
There
was some 10,000
Take
people.
it on their hand instead of full on the back.
Poor choice of words, admittedly. But yeah, there was some 10,000 people on the battlefield. Not a Nara clan that can grab Naruto with the shadow technique and then dive themselves and then have Naruto dive.
Where were they?
There were 10,000 people.
This is thematically genius, okay? It wraps up all the themes of Neji's character.
It does. And that's all that matters.
Yeah, he did say Neji before. In the Neji Naruto fight.
He did.
This dude is a bum, y'all. You know what? He probably recorded these at separate times and people told him how to say it later. Or he learned how to say it after the first recording. So they used the best clips of him saying.
But why wouldn't he re-record?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
most impactful than Neji. 5 seconds? 10 seconds to import it?
It's a little the levels.
Father meant when he chose to die for his friends. I only wish he could have lived long enough to really learn that lesson. When Naruto learned the Shadow Clone Jutsu, it was a huge step up for him. Heck, it was his first jutsu. Well, actually his second if you count the sexy harem jutsu. More to the point, when it came time for Naruto to learn a new skill, it was more than a little difficult. Jiraiya took Naruto under his wing to help him hunt down Lady Tsunade, who would later become the Leaf Village Hokage. During this trip, Jiraiya gave Naruto a few tests to perform the Rasengan. He graduates to tougher and tougher exercises throughout the journey. However, he still lacks the skill needed to master the technique. When the duo found Tsunade, trouble soon followed, and Orochimaru intended to kill him.
You got Orochimaru, but you didn't get Neji?
Triton, this is by no means a troll video. It is just contentless, pump out whatever we can, 5 articles a day, say whatever you want. Look, just pick out 20 awesome moments from Naruto and then just talk about them. That's all this is. It's worthless.
Yeah, it's not a troll video, it's a low effort video.
Her and Jiraiya. It was a tough battle in and of itself, but the clutch moment was when he needed it most. Naruto was able to pull off the Rasengan to protect.
Boy, I love how Kabuto just waited for that.
I can't release this kunai. I can't kick him. I can't do another jutsu. I can't do the scalpel jutsu with my other hand.
Please let your shadow clone do whatever you're doing in your hand and then hit me with it.
This needs to happen, and by God, it's gonna.
He just said Rasengan, right?
Tsunade, earning her respect and growing as a ninja. And those are just some of the many moments in Naruto that go above and beyond. It's been years since I've sat.
Is this about going above and beyond? A wow factor? Kinda genius? Pure genius? What is this video about? What's the purpose?
Down and watched Naruto, but man, I still remember when Rock Lee took off his weights. That moment lives in my head rent-free.
What a terrible video.
Yeah.
7.5.
Wait. Because
we need more of those every now and then.
It's worthless. It's just, hey, whatever. Let's just talk about whatever. What's this video called? 20 moments
that were pure genius. So you're going to the comments.
Naruto, pure genius. Cause my goodness, how many views? 32, 312K.
312K for this?
For this. But they got a subscriber count of 4 million, so...
4 million for what? For this?
What is this?
Hold on. 312K, 4 million. That is a terrible ratio.
Horrible. It's horrible.
Our ratio is basically like a third of our subscribers per video.
Oh, dude.
At the lowest.
Some of them are getting like 22K. Some of them are getting like 60K, 40K. They just subscribed when they were kids and just never unsubscribed. Itachi freeing himself from Kabuto's Edo Tensei and fixing Kabuto's identity crisis by trapping HIK, I assume you meant him, and Izanami is one of the most genius plays for you. 134 replies. Itachi real MVP. Thanks, Shisui. Thank you. Didn't watch it. All these Itachi tars. Thank you. I'm not the biggest Itachi fan, but you have to admit that was really sick and one of the smartest moments in the anime. My goodness.
You gotta admit.
I feel like I deserve compensation for hearing Obito pronounced wrong so many times. The narrator guy still hasn't seen Naruto yet, I assume. It's because of his pronunciation of Zabuza and Neji. Let's see them replies. Obito, Rasengan, Neji. Oh yeah, people are going in on him. Yeah.
I mean, how can you not? It's
The relationship between Madara and Hashirama, that whole backstory is genius. No explanation, no exploration, just laying it down there and just saying it. Leaving out Guy versus Madara and Kakashi's flashback when his dad told him Guy would be stronger than him hurts my stomach. Absolutely, I would have accepted that. That is a, hey, don't be so complacent. That dude is working hard. You gotta work hard, otherwise he's gonna surpass you. That's some good stuff right there. And then Guy lived. Naruto has a lot of good moments that are good, that are almost instantly just taken away.
correct.
That are just like, gone. I negated. For what reason? Bloody eye. This is the best anime ever. Naruto saying goodbye to his dad was a pure brilliant scene. This is the fan base. This is who's coming to this video.
Yes, I understand.
6.6K up, 242 down.
How?
This is the audience.
Top 10 Zoro swords and wings. Alright, we got some homework
Homework time.
to do. Top 5 Sonic games. That was the first one I saw. Sonic 2, Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Generation, Sonic Riders.
Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic Adventures 2, Sonic Pinball, Sonic Riders, Zero Gravity. Zero Gravity in particular, I love that game. It was so much fun. And Generations.
This is just for me. Final Fantasy characters, fave. I've only played 4 Final Fantasy games that I've played enough of to get some semblance of a character I vastly enjoy.
And as always, if you guys need us to explain anything, just ask us and we'll explain it. Otherwise, we don't want to spend 100 hours talking about this stuff.
Red 13 from Final Fantasy 7, Auron from Final Fantasy 10,
Aaron is so good.
Saz from Final Fantasy 13, Prompto from 15. Top 3 Straw Hat fights. Now, I didn't know if this was for every member of the Straw Hats or just the top 3 fights all up. So I did every member of the Straw Hats.
It's for each Straw Hat.
Okay, yep. For Luffy, I got Lucci, Crocodile, Katakuri.
I got Inaru, Katakuri, and the first Bellamy fight. I love Bellamy just talking about, you will never make it, you suck at it. Wham. I love that.
For Zoro, I got Ryuma, Mihawk, and Kaku.
I have Mr. One, Kaku, and Ryuma. Mm-hmm. Very similar.
For Nami, I've got Miss Doublefinger, Khalifa, and Hattori with Gonfall.
I don't take away the Hattori and Kotori and put in the crew versus Big Mom.
Mm-hmm. For Usopp, I have Mr. 4, Perona, and Luffy.
I have Chu, Luffy, and Perona.
Okay. For Sanji, I have Gin, Mr. 2, and Wanze.
I have Mr. 2, Jiraba, Wolfman, and I got him and Zoro Ballman.
For
the
that was a good one.
Island.
That was a good one. For Chopper, I got Kumadori, Gadatsu, and Dr. Hogback.
Take away Hogback and put in the Usopp Mr. 4.
Okay. For Robin, I've got Black Maria, Hogback, and Yama.
Take away Hogback and put in when they all faced up against Inaru.
For Frankie, I have Fukuro, Senor Pink, and Nero.
I have Senor Pink. I got Sasaki, the Triceratops.
Yeah, I need to let that sit a little longer.
I like it. And I got Luffy. I like their little scuffle.
And for Brooke, I did not put Jinbei. For Brooke, I have Ryuma, Giola, and Big Mom.
I have Big Mom. I got Big Mom, or when he fought all the chess pieces.
Yeah,
either one.
it's the same. I just count that whole thing.
I got Ryuma, and I liked his fight against Zio when he first in Fishman Island with the ice.
Okay.
I like that. That's top 3 for each Straw Hats.
Yep. Dumb reasons people hate Straw Hats. Luffy doesn't develop or change.
I got generic main character.
Zoro, I have nothing.
I have nothing, so I put it in for myself. I'm going to make a dumb reason for what I believe. He's too awesome.
Yep. push.
Nothing happened. The big slash against Piku. All this stuff with Kaido. He's too awesome. Mm-hmm. That's my dumb reason. I'm the dummy.
Nami and Robin is the same. Doesn't fight enough.
I have 2 circles and an X. That's if you.
Yeah, I understand.
The boobs and the curviness.
Yeah. Usopp still coward.
Coward and weak.
Sanji perv.
Auga.
Chopper just a mascot.
Mascot.
I already said Robin.
Frankie post time skip design.
Oh, yep. Post time skip design. Already said Robin.
I like it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Big arms.
I think it's really the hair that hurts them.
It got a lot better when he could change his hair. I like the big dumb whale, the cannon, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Brooke perv and too goofy.
I put 1 note.
Mm-hmm. Favorite video game villains. I condensed this into 10.
I got 2, 4, 6.
All right. So
I didn't want to go too crazy on this.
Lloyd, Legend of Dragoon, Junko from Danganronpa, Andrew Ryan from BioShock, Handsome Jack from Borderlands, Zero the Third from Zero Escape Virtue's Last Reward, Shang Tsung from Mortal Kombat, Revolver Ocelot from Metal Gear Solid, Adachi from Persona 4, GLaDOS from Portal, and Caesar from Fallout New Vegas.
I got Seymour Guado from Final Fantasy X. I got Adachi.
Oh yeah, you said Piku instead of
Piku. Did I say Piku? I'm sorry. I'm trying out for CBR, right? I gotta get it right. I got Adachi. I got Kamoshida from Persona 5. Like I said,
you know what? I should have put
when
Kamoshida.
I was playing Persona 5, I went, if it is right here with Kamoshida, it's a great game. I don't need no more. It's a good open and shut. I got Xehanort. I got the bald hairs and that people meme on him, but the dude is a legit threat. He is imposing. I got Shang Tsung, pieces, and I got Handsome Jack, pieces.
I gotta be pieces. They're good villains. What do you want me to do?
And that's all our homework for today.
All right, so let's get through some questions. Oh, I gotta go back to my screen.
Falling apart
Completely. Whoa, out of 10. Negative 11. Top reasons I deserve a raise in CBR. Let's see. They told someone the thing you like, so good, self-consume.
Yep, that's what it is. It's confirmation. We keep saying it, but it's confirmation bias. People look at thing and just go, I want to be validated for liking this thing. Or they just don't think. They just go, man, I really like that thing. I want to see a video of somebody praising it just so I can feel better. But I've never understood that mindset. There are some things, like after I finished Squid Games, there were a couple videos where people were just like, hey, yo, here's some foreshadowing. Here's some things that you might have missed. I understand those videos, but just like a straight review of Squid Games, I'm not about that.
Did the Sonic Spinball fake fan?
Man, I am screwing up. Imagine what's gonna happen next week. I'm like, man, Luffy, his dream
is to be the Marine Admiral, correct? Mark's review of Naruto are so fun because Mark will say, I can't wait for that to develop in the future. And I go, we never hear from that plot point or character again.
Well, he got a lot of breadcrumbs and he's just like, oh, I can't wait to see where those lead to. And they go nowhere. And he's not going to mention it, or he might. I'll always say this. His Chimera Ant Part 2 will always be a big surprise to me. Because he could have just went, yo, happy, happy, joy, joy. But he took it on just like, hey, yo, I'm not enjoying this.
Yeah.
He said that at least. So he has that minuscule amount of integrity.
Have you seen Baccano or Dororara?
I have seen Baccano. I've not seen Dororara. I know I don't know if they're in the same universe or they're just by the same author, but I really like Baccano, save for a couple of things. There were some big immortal stuff, and the switching of the perspectives. There were a couple characters that I really liked and a couple characters that I really didn't like. Mm-hmm. You guys know the one, the couple and big crazy white suit guy. I was just like, give me those three and we're good. But yeah, I like Baccano. I watched it a long time ago, so I don't remember too much, but I remember enough to go, I liked it. I'm pretty sure it'll hold up on a rewatch.
Yeah, I haven't read or watched any of them. Like, I'm going through new manga, and Infection is just, I just want to get caught up on it at this point. I don't even care what's going on.
The one thing I know about Durarara is yellow helmet with like cat ears, and I remember somebody doing a spin kick.
Least favorite Kingdom Hearts game. I'm gonna add the caveat of anything that's not 358. Because 358 would win leaps and bounds above anything else.
I'll also take away Recoded since it was just a
remake,
import.
basically.
So for that, we got 1, 2, 3, Chain of Memories, Birth by Sleep, and I feel like I'm missing
Dream
Drop Distance.
And I don't think you ever played like the 2.8s or anything. Oh, well, me.
And also 0.8, which was just a little Aqua side story of her being in
course
the World
it
of
was.
Darkness. And I'm not going to disrespect my girl Aqua by putting that in there. Okay, so let's go Dream Drop Distance. Because it's not one.
Mm-hmm.
Even though one has a lot of worlds.
One is always going to have the clunkiest stuff.
Yeah, but it's also the most simple because it's just like, Sora, you're the only Keyblade master, and then it just escalates from there.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go with Dream Drop Distance, taking away 358 and Recoded.
Top 10 viewer request month moments. That's probably going to be homework.
Screw you.
That's probably going to be homework. But there's
a lot of stuff that was in the I Will Remember You that was hey, once this is over, we're gone, motherfucking Alex. I anytime I listen to that, I will just cry laugh. Because I'm just done.
Dude, do you know how many times I've watched that I Will Remember You thing?
Very good.
I love it so much.
Quest
Yeah.
limits. I will say this. There were a lot.
There were a lot. As much as we're like, my God, you people suck, there were a lot of great moments. Like, if I could rattle off because I'll watch a episode and I'll go, wow, that was like 2 or 3 really. The cursive writing one.
The cursive.
Cursive was so good. Dude, it was crazy. 10 times I got paid to give my opinions about things I haven't watched.
Man, no, I swear he's just gotta be a voice man.
Gotta be.
And if they're paying in peanuts for writing, you're not getting anything for voice.
Luffy versus Lucci was good, but it's kind of bad when you stop to think about it. Luffy got gear 2nd and 3rd off screen, and it gets mentioned as a joke just before the fight, which is a little disappointing. Like, I definitely understand that because you're used to anime characters on screen learning what they're gonna learn and blah blah blah. Yeah, like I get it. Yeah, I just think the fight itself is good. Piku, y'all really anger me. What did I miss? Everything. We're done.
Everything and nothing.
Top 3 outfits for each Straw Hat assignment. Do whenever you like. Ooh, I'll tell you this right now. Nami's barmaid outfit, tremendous. That's probably going to be one of my top 3 for her.
The Fraulein whole cake. Mwah.
That's going to be one of my...
As well as Sanji's prince with the big cape, the big red. Oh, that's a good...
I don't know why, but I love Sanji's orange dress shirt suit from CP9. Yeah. I don't know why, but I love that suit. I also
love his dumb, multi-pattern Skypiea pink shirt.
Oh, the flower shirt, whatever.
Skypiea has some banger designs. Zoro with the goggles and the blue. That blue works for him. All right, cool. We'll probably I'll send you pictures so you can put them on screen just so people don't be like,
Yeah.
oh, Water 7, I gotta look that up. So I'll do that.
Yeah.
Top 3.
I mean, if you tell me what it is, I can just look up the picture.
So this homework's probably gonna be. Do we want to do this 2 weeks from now, or like during breaks next week? Like food breaks, we just do homework and questions.
You know what? During breaks and stuff, we can do homework, questions, and like the best of Triton's list.
Yeah.
Of his numbers.
Yeah. So I'll put that down. Top 3 Straw Hats outfits with pictures.
Filler outfits are included. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna use filler in movie.
Who cares? It's
fine.
It's
gonna be outfit.
Oh crap! There's some good movie ones. They switched like 2 times. Holy crap! All of their Strong World suits.
Oh yeah.
Oh crap! Oh, I might have to go 5.
Terra was the reason for everything bad in Kingdom Hearts. I see you, Jay. Just keep them coming.
He is very impulsive. I like Terra's journey of darkness a lot more than Riku's. Mm-hmm. And he was the reason for it. He's very impulsive, but he's also got that big protect stuff, and I gotta make this right. And wrong. Y'all leave Terra alone. He's a good boy.
I didn't get to ask last time, but you said you looked into
Yankee-kun and Meganate-chan is a good one. I read that one.
Okay. Wait. Okay, so there's a series I read recently that had a longish name. I'm trying to see. Nope. It's Sono Bisque Doll wa Koi wo Soru.
Does not look familiar.
So basically, Parallel Paradise is trash. I'm dropping it. It's a fantasy. It's a different world, and it's just purely this man is the only man in the world, and I'm gonna bang a bunch of broads.
All right, see you later.
Yeah, it's out of here. But what I just said, the Korowo, whatever, is basically there's this super pretty girl who's just like, hey, whatever you want to do, why would anybody laugh at you for what you enjoy? She likes cosplay, but she doesn't know how to make costumes or anything. So there's this dude, super quiet in the corner. Nobody looks at him twice. He's a doll maker, but he also makes the little costumes for the dolls. So she comes to his shop one day and is just like, hey, can you make me an outfit for cosplay? I really want to be this character. So it's basically them getting to know each other as he creates cosplay outfits for her. And she goes to her first convention and all this stuff. And early on, she's just like, oh my God, I'm falling for this dude. Like, it's just so super early. So the latest chapter, I'm sorry, this is spoilers, because I love it so much. The latest chapter is crossplay. He transforms her from a super pretty girl to just a flat-chested dude. And they're just like, it's nothing. It's nothing like that character. If she didn't speak, we wouldn't know it's her. She does the mannerisms for the character. And they're like, it's a contest and everything. They're like, do you want to give a special shout out or anything? Hey, Goju-kun made this for me. And it's just a shot of his shocked face, so happy. And then it's just like, that was the last chapter out.
Oh, dude.
He's finally getting integrated into groups and friends and stuff. They're about to go to karaoke and everything. And it's just like, that was the last one.
Yeah, hate to see it.
And I was scrolling like, no. So yeah, the latest one came out like 2 days ago. I instantly read it. That's on the rotation now. So for Streamlight Archive, I've looked into it, but I haven't read it yet. That's all. How do you feel about the Final Fantasy X laugh? I think it was done the way it was supposed to be done. Because even in Japanese, it's stupid goofy.
He's supposed to be like
cringy laughing.
Yeah. Hey, just laugh to release your feelings. You're like, whatever. You just do whatever. That's what it is. I understand people going, yo, that's bad acting. No, he's acting bad. It's a totally separate thing. The dude was directed well. Something Arnold Taylor. I forget his name. But he was directed well. He got it was supposed to be like that. And I don't understand people going, yo, this is an example
of bad voice acting or something.
It absolutely is not. And I'm tired of that propagation of that.
Zoro had like 5 swords, right? Yes, he's lost 2. Yep, had 5 altogether. What manga are y'all reading?
Outside of loners.
What manga y'all reading on y'all read list? All right, I'm gonna go through everything I have right now.
I'm gonna grab my tablet and also go pee.
Now,
I don't know why I had to say that.
Recently, anything that looked even quasi interesting, I downloaded. So I have a lot of horror stuff, a lot of action stuff, some slice of life stuff, some ecchi stuff. I have a little bit of everything. So I'm just gonna go through the entire list I have at this very moment of things I'm gonna read very soon. And it's a long list, so I'm just waiting for my library to pop up. I might need a new SD card, because that's where this library pops up very slowly. Then again, it might just be because I have so many series. Like, legit, I think I have like 80 series. And that's not even counting the comics I read. Like, Western comics. This is just manga and visual novels and stuff. This guy's back. Does your, what reader do you use?
I'll tell you as soon as it loads up.
Okay, there we go. Mine finally popped up. Because I'm wondering if it's my reader or it's my, my SD card.
I use Manga Zone.
Okay, that's not what I use. I use Tachiyomi. So
Yeah, I was looking at that.
it's really good, but
That was people say that's the alternative to Manga Zone.
yeah.
Better in some ways, worse in others.
So I have Fire Force. Oh, I can get Demon Slayer out of here. That's done.
Nah, I've been got Demon Slayer. I'm like, I need the space.
I have Fire Force, One Punch Man, Shogeki. Oh, that's in Attack on Titan. Black Clover, Promise Neverland, Jujutsu Kaisen, Haikyuu.
How many do you have?
Dude, a lot.
Oh my goodness.
The Last Human. Oh, I've already reread Kenichi, so I can get rid of that. The Last Human, The Duke of Death and His Black Maid, Oranala. I don't know what that is. It's another world piece of I'm trying to get into going to another world things. Magi, World's End Harem. I can delete that. That's trash. Ippo, Dr. Stone, Doro Doro, Seven Deadly Sins, Gantz, Tokyo Ghoul.
It's just Neji. It's just Neji. He looks so smug.
Tokyo Ghoul, Spy X Family, Nadome no Jinsei Wo Isekai Day, Goblin Slayer, Blue Exorcist, Shaman King, Toriko, the Reincarnation Magician of the Inferior, whatever, Rokudo, no, whatever, Hitman Reborn,
Ew.
JoJo's Part 8, I can delete that because it is done. Mob Psycho 100, 10 Day Free, Hatenko Yugi, Madaka Box, I wanted to reread that. Part 6, I can already delete that because I've reread it. Soul Eater, I never read the final arc, so I'm rereading all of that. Akame ga Kill, terrible.
Heard that was stinky.
Blood Lad, Siren, Black Lagoon, Dead Man Wonderland, High School DxD, Prince of Tennis, A Certain Magical Index, Battle Angel Alita, Deathtopia, Certain Scientific Railgun, Sket Dance, Detective Conan, Majin Tante no Gamin Nero, Zombie Loan, Zatai Karen Children, Dragon Ball Super, Saiki Gusu is the Melancholy of Saki or something like that. To Love Ru, terrible. I can delete that now. Did not like it. Burn the Witch. Boruto, Eden Zero. No matter how I look at it, it's you guys' fault I'm not popular.
Yeah.
Scoob and Shag, Viral Hit, Dead Tube, Tokyo Revengers, Solo Leveling, The Beginning After the End, One Piece, Komi-san, Tower of God, Kaguya-sama Love is War, Kingdom, I have 2 Fire Forces, The Gamer, Hunter
Go
Hunter.
ahead and delete that.
Yeah, which one?
The Gamer.
Oh,
You can go ahead and just delete that.
as you say, sir.
You're just wasting your time.
Saga.
No, sir.
We Never Learn, Weak Hero, Blue Lock, I Don't Have Many Friends, Konosuba, Koriko's Basketball, Rosen Maiden, Amagi Brilliant Park, Dungeon something, Horizon, Kayako something, Senki something, Machi Shoujo, Dear Noman. Dear Noman's pretty good. I have One Punch Man twice. Need to get rid of that. God of High School, Tensai, Shita, Slime.
You can go ahead.
Parallel Paradise. I can delete that. That's trash.
Go ahead and just get rid of that God of High School.
God of High School too.
You can just go ahead and go ahead.
As you say, sir. Oh, I finished Horimiya.
Both of them were things that Peanut recommended to me.
He's trash.
It was good for like 100 chapters, and then it just goes directly into, wow, this is one of the worst things I've ever read.
Mira Mishida Iruma-kun. Nagatoro-san. That looks kind of
Gavin agrees.
Which one?
God
Oh, delete it. Isekai. Mashu. Valkyrie, which is the god of whatever. Please go home, Akatsu-san. That's pretty interesting. To You, the Immortal. Wow, I'm almost done. Ingoshima, Jukin, Mato Seihei Slave, Beastar, Sunken Rock, The Subara, Way of the House Husband, Jogging.
I love that.
Pun Pun, Monster Number 8, Kaku Yuji, the original Dragon Ball, because I wanted to reread that. Monster, Fire Punch, Slam Dunk. I can delete that. That's kind of trash. The Hero Who Seeks Revenge, the Sono one I said. Gintama. Wow, I have so much. Isekai Ma something. That one's kind of trash. I can delete that. A story about treating a female knight something. It's a long sentence.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Shonen no Abyss. Miracle-chan. Tenko Shinpon. Pumpkin Knight. My God, Pumpkin Knight sounds tremendous. I'm probably just going to go right to that. Uzumaki, Terraformers, Infection. I really want to delete that, but I'm so far in already. Shadow's House, Dolly Kill, Kichi Kujima, and I only did that because
Ooh.
that looks... Prison Lab, Reincarnation No Cabin. I'm almost done. I got like...
You said that last time.
I got like 12 more. Phantom Seer, Happiness. Baku, blah, blah, I just did it because of the cover. It looks good. Name no Ne, something. Monkey Peak. Liar Satsuki Can See Death. The City of Imprisoned Love. Virgin Extinction Island. Shingetsu-tan, something Shiver. That's Yuji. Take it away. Which one? Wow, really?
It stinks. It stinks.
And Mirai Nikki. I never read it, and I know I there's many a bad things, so I really want to.
It's terrible.
That's the only reason.
So these are the things I got downloaded that it's a bunch of things that are my favorite things, and I'm always going to keep them, and then the things that you guys recommended that are on my top of my list of, hey, finish this right now, and then go over to the other stuff. So mine is a little bit shorter.
A lot bit shorter.
A lot bit shorter. I got Ippo. I got Komi. I got Black Clover because I just downloaded weekly. Mm-hmm. I got Senryu Shoujo. What is this about? Hey, doesn't matter. This is something. Matter. Oh no, where am I? Help. Oh, I got One Advice Yankee. That's a very good one. I got Hitomi-chan is Shy with Strangers. That's good. Yanchi Gal no Aji-san, Modern Mongal. That's a pretty short one. Kaketi Kudai something. Komomura-san wa Koto Wari Nai? Koto Wari Nai. What are these titles? Something. Boruto.
Just do it in English, please, people. I beg of you.
It'd be so easy. Sawatame Girl, which is amazing. Big muscle girl. Spy X Family. Out. KG. Even if it's once, I regret it. A story about treating a female knight who's never been whatever. It's Not My Fault I'm Not Popular. Mariko-chan. Gakko Garashi, the part 2. Part 1 is finished and this is part 2. Renaissance David Kun. Don't Bully Me Nagatoro. Tokyo Revengers. Ueo-san Bokuyo, whatever. Witch Watch, which is by the dude that made Sket Dance. Arakawa Under Bridge. Devilman. Prison School, which I still love. Clinic of Horrors, which is a web comic. Mahoraba, which is a very good... I highly recommend Mahoraba as a good little slice of life romance thing.
Okay.
School Rumble, Way of the House Husband, Chio-chan, and something else about big brothers and liking them. Why is that there? Who's to say? I don't remember putting that there.
All right, there we go. Whoa. My throat hurts after all of that. He also...
the coolest transfer student is assertive.
I have that too, I think.
They got put underneath. They got left in the dust. I don't know how that happened.
He also rips on Super a lot. I recommend the manga, the anime over the manga for Durara. One of my teachers is a big Kingdom Hearts fan.
Good teacher.
Aesop is my favorite strike. Aesop. A funny comedy series. Oh, okay. That's just Jay doing their stuff. You get time in on Voice of Cards. I didn't even know it was out yet. Yeah, I'll do that. Probably tonight, maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow in my downtime between all this and content I'm giving y'all. Favorite boss themes, just homework that.
Sephiroth.
Thoughts on Outlaw Star or Wolf Rain? Never watched any of them. Favorite Kingdom Hearts, and can you rank them? That's homework for you. Favorite do you want to do them right now?
Kingdom? Can I rank them? 2. No, what am I doing? Birth by Sleep. 2. 3.
Over Chain, man.
Chain. 1. What am I missing?
1, 2, 3,
Dream Drop Distance.
3, 5, 8.
Rechain. Recom and 3, 5, 6.
3, 5, 8.
If you want to put in the little Aqua short game, which is like 3, 4, 5 hours, you can put that in under 2.
Okay. Favorite boss battle in games? Yeah, go ahead. Homework that.
Resonance of Fate has a whole lot of them.
What anime or manga would erase from your mind to re-experience for the first time?
One Piece, an obvious one. Sket Dance, because I find it to be so funny. Probably it's one of the funniest things that I've ever read. Sket Dance.
Comey and Spy X Family. Those are the two off the top of my head. I'm not gonna get the same laughs I got that first time.
You never will. That's why I want it. And Sket Dance, I cannot recommend Sket Dance enough because as funny as it is, the other side of the coin is absolutely dramatic. If I could recommend anything from anybody if they read Sket Dance, read the first 10 chapters just to get a feel for it, and then read the tournament, and then read Switch Off, and you'll get everything that you need from Sket Dance. It is absolutely amazing. I call it my favorite manga outside of One Piece. I cannot recommend Sket Dance enough. They just had its 10th anniversary for the anime, and they were just like, hey, is there any buzzing of it coming back or anything? Because it was always just unfinished. It got a good little run. The mangaka came out later with Astra Lost in Space, which I absolutely love, not as much as Sket Dance. And now they're doing Witch Watch, which is good. Mm-hmm. Sket Dance, Tsunohara Kenta is amazing.
It still feels like a shitpost that Dorara characters were in Devil Survivor 2 limited time DLC Japan only. I know the game had the same artist as Dorara, but still a weird crossover. Absolutely.
There was a game that had a bunch of just like, one of them was Oriimo, the little girl from Oriimo, and then
it was I know what you're talking about. It's that
Dengeki Cross Battle or something
Fighting
like that.
Climax or something like that.
I was like, wow, okay. And I played it, and the little basketball girl was so hyped. She was a lot of fun.
I still have it on my PS3. Favorite and least favorite movie this year? Oh, boy. Go ahead and do that, because I got a movie in mind, but I can't remember what it's called, that I want to talk about, because it was trash.
All right.
Pissed me off.
Favorite and least favorite. What did I watch this year? I'm pretty sure.
That's also part of the problem. I still smile at that motherfucking Alex.
It's funny, and I'm glad that you took it in strides because we don't know this is new for audience.
Yeah,
us having an audience, and we don't know how people are going to take things. So I'm glad that you took it in stride of just me cursing you out and just calling you out in the middle of an episode. We don't do it too much, but I'm glad that you took it in stride. What was it? Favorite and least favorite?
Favorite and least favorite this year. Would you take my soul?
Oh, movie this year.
Would you take my soul to get a Kingdom Hearts game that stars Aqua?
I would give anything for a Kingdom Hearts game. Oh crap! I forgot about Piss in Melody of Memories. Ugh.
You only hated it because of the ending.
That ending was terrible. I was just like, yo, I'm gonna play this and then I'm gonna platinum all of it and get all the stuff. I'm not going back to it. I hated the ending. But the ending was just like, Kyrie, you go on a train with Aqua. And I went, yes, please. This is kind of, sort of, exactly what I wanted. So I would love just like a little, 4, 5, 6 hour adventure with them, but a game with just Aqua, absolutely, because I love the little 5, 6 hour excursion with her world in the darkness, because I'm a big Aqua mark.
Favorite fights in Hajime no Ippo?
My classmate Tanaka-san is very scary. I like that. I read that. Favorite fights in Ippo? Takamura, anything, probably
Takamura
Hawk.
High.
Hawk was.
It was the start of God Takamura.
If it didn't have so much around it, it would be like one of my favorite fights in anime. But he had the weight thing.
Yeah,
he had his brother and sister.
It was too much against.
It was just way too much. But that fight is just an absolute banger. The Sendo fights with Ippo are fantastic as well.
Oh, Kimura versus
Miyata. Not Miyata. Mashima.
Great there.
There's a lot of good Ippo fights. I also like the fight where dude insulted the coach. He goes, "All right, I see you."
Yeah, no problem.
I'm just gonna fight, And it's just like, oh, he's building up energy in his fist. And that was the fight. That was the fight where I just went, "This Ippo just murdered this guy." That I will never forget the feeling of Ippo is now a murderer.
There's not even a question in your mind.
It's like, no, he killed that guy. Because the whole thing was like, oh, he's getting older and this is his last chance. I'm like, this guy just killed this dude. Oh, and shout out to Dante versus Ippo and Dante versus
Dante was whoa.
And
Ricardo,
even though I can't watch those two fights, but I love them.
Ricardo Wally's gonna be nuts.
Give it time. I hope they give it time.
What should I look forward to in the Kingdom Hearts spinoff? Because I am close to finishing Chain of Memories, and I'm a bum and played the numbered games first.
Ooh, really? 1, 2, and 3, and then you went to oh man,
that was not the move.
That's not the move. Yeah. So, Birth by Sleep is the greatest game. Because there's 3 people and then they go off to each world and then one person goes to the world first, the other person goes to the world second, and the other person goes to the world third. So it always mixed up like, hey, come down here and it's like, that muff stole something from me. Did he have brown hair? Yeah, screw him. He was like, oh, that was Terra. And then there's certain times where it's a big boss and then they turn their heads and they're all there and it's like, let's do this. And then they start fighting and then they fly away and stuff. So that's why I love that you get 3 different perspectives and the fighting system is fantastic. Chain of Memory, you're in Chain of Memories. Chain of Memories, the battle system we've already talked about. You love it and hate it. The storyline is pretty simple. Sora, Riku going up, memories. Once you figure out what's going on, it's like, oh crap. Dream Drop Distance. Dream Drop Distance is a weird one because you got a bunch of animal friends that you need to train up and pet and they help you get moves and things like that. The story is fine. The story within the worlds is double fine. There's a whole lot that I don't like. You got Tron again, which I've always hated Tron. You got like the 3 Musketeers, which is pretty hype. Hunchback of Notre Dame, which was good. But yeah, the story outside of the worlds is where it's at, and you got Sora and Riku doing big boy things. Okay. Play 0.2 with Aqua in the World of Darkness because that is really good, and it has one of my favorite moments in all of Kingdom Hearts. But of course, it's Aqua. Yeah, I know it's Aqua. Shut up, everybody. I'm a mark. I said this.
What type of ending, anime or manga or movie ending type y'all hate? I hate when all the characters just hook up and it's like years in the future, and their offspring
Demon
are also
Slayer.
friends, and it's just like Demon Slayer's like, what is it like? 200, 300 years in the future, 50
Yeah.
years in the future, and it's just like, oh yeah, we're all still around this area.
Inosuke just walk into the room into the kitchen and just like, oh yeah, him and Aoi hooked up. Like, have they said a sentence? I don't like inconclusive things.
Cage of Eden had that problem. I'm gonna spoil it real quick because the manga was not selling well, so they were gonna cancel it. So the mangaka was like, all right, let me write a quick ending. Let me just do that. And it's just like, okay, we don't know if the world is over. We're just going to set sail and see what happens. Mm-hmm. And that's just the end of the manga.
Yeah, I'm going to spoil Squid Games real quick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
We
4.
only need like 20 seconds, 30 seconds maybe.
Yeah, here it comes, y'all. If y'all not caught up in Squid Games. Yeah, the game is still going on, and he just goes, hey, walk on the plane and just get out of here. And he just turns around and walks out. And I'm like, I understand you setting up season 2, but...
It could have been a whole new cast.
Yeah, easy. And maybe he comes later, but I'm like, go be with your daughter, man. You earned it.
Perfect send-off. There's so many top 3 and 5 lists you can make from One Piece. It's ridiculous. So I'll try to suggest at least 1 or 2 whenever you do these. Absolutely.
They're enjoyable.
Top 5 duos, trios in One Piece. Nah, you can go ahead and homework that. Uso Cho kills it. Robbie
The Weakling Trio.
Yeah, you can go ahead and
crap.
you can go ahead because I'm strictly counting from the fights. Because Robin Brooke, my God,
holy crap!
Yeah, you can go ahead and you go ahead and homework that.
What I needed.
I needed every second of that. My balls. I just wanted to read this. My balls lose series. Basically, man is playing November for the whole year, or the world's.
That sounds interesting.
Potential recommendations to read. Cool. I'm still reading Spy X Family. Please do. It's really good.
It's really, really good.
Where are you in it?
Not too far from there. It's like 2 or 3
you got a lot of time.
Yeah. It's just, there's a set amount of chapters, and I don't want.
And it's my mistake.
Your mistake, especially with Comey as well. Should have spread that out.
I didn't know it was gonna be that good. See, the problem is when I'm reading manga, I don't understand the amount of time it takes. So I'm just reading, I'm scrolling, and it's like 3 hours. I'm like, I read like maybe 40 chapters, and I'll look and I'll go, oh no, I read 113 chapters.
Oh, it'd be like that.
Top 5 power in anime manga. Yeah, you got it. Okay. I found the first time DA found Gamer Job. Please put it in the Discord.
Put it in the Discord. I'll be listening to that.
Finally got into Comey and I really like it. Favorite character?
That's so hard.
I love the characters for different reasons.
Yes. I don't think there is a number one.
Talano's little sister.
Comey is there.
Comey's up there.
The dumb little country girl that shows up every now and again. I love her. The most recent chapter where she's just like, I got me a cell phone. I'm like, good for you.
You're moving up.
That dumb competitive fire girl.
And it's just she's the only one competitive. Just like, I guess this is a tie.
No, the fire girl.
Oh, you're talking about fire girl.
Yeah, where she just goes boiling hot, 98 degrees. There are so many characters. It's so good. There is no answer to this.
Not right now.
Unfortunate. There are characters. The lazy girl that wanders off all the time. Holy crap!
Where only one person can wrangle her.
Give her more when they were exploring her house. Man, that's the problem with Comey. I'm like, there are people that I love. Give them more.
But then it takes away from Comey and Tadano, and I want them. It's a conundrum. It is. I want more of everyone.
I will take, for the next 50 chapters, nothing but the 2 of them. When he went out with his father,
that was tremendous.
As soon as that happened, because it's just like a date with Comey, and then the dad comes and it's like a date with the dad. Komi's brother as well. Holy crap!
And then it's just like, I'm gonna take care of Komi-san. Dude, are you caught up?
Yes.
When they're introducing each other, it's just like, and say who you're going out with, and Komi's just like, doesn't even say who I'm going out with.
Holy crap.
And then they sit down so red, so wholesome, it's so good. We can't talk about Komi.
Last one. Kyoko, the neat freak girl, she's probably my favorite. I'll put that out there. With the hammer stuff, the jealousy with old girl and the dude, the dumb faces that she made when she was first introduced and somebody touched her and she threw her jacket out the. That's her. It's her. Okay. I love her so much. It's not fair because there's so many people, and then they just go put her in a whole new class with all these other people. I'm like, I'm interested in all of you.
God of High School was so ugh.
Really. I'll tell you the moment that put it off for me. It was the moment where they all started getting their super special powers. And the girl got her super special powers. And she was on a 3-on-1 competition. And she unleashed her super special power. And it hurt, but it didn't do as much. And she was about to get laid out. And the dude just came up. And without using his super special power, he just laid out all 3 of them. And I'm like, well, you just had a chance to give her something. And this dude has been getting nothing but dubs. I'm out of here.
I like Nagatoro, but I'm weird. I'm a weirdo, so don't listen to me.
I like Nagatoro a lot as well. It's very fun.
Top 5 anime manga antagonists. Yeah, you can go ahead and.
That's gonna be difficult. Anime and manga.
Anime
We're getting a lot
for
the
It's slash.
Anime
slash manga.
Top 5 anime slash.
Top 10 common mispronounced anime character names.
Well, that's not fair.
I need that game to be translated in the States. Time to play One Piece Grand Battle Rush.
It's a fun game. It's going to be a grand battle.
It's another interesting manga. Carrot at Straw Hat or Kingdom Hearts Aqua game?
Who said that?
Gavin.
Alright. I said no more of these aqua conundrums.
It's not a conundrum.
I'll take Carrot.
Yes, you will.
Because.
There's no because. It's the correct choice.
I said this before.
I picked 4 when it was 2 plus 2. Why? It's the correct choice.
I said this before. I love Aqua to death. Her voice actress is lacking a little bit. There are certain times where I'm just like, that's not a good read.
Dengeki Bunko Fighting Climax was the game that had Kurano from Yep.
Yeah.
We played a little bit of that.
It was a weird one.
Boy, we need to start up Bros competition again. What's your favorite devil fruit?
Pika Pika no for me. Kizaru's devil fruit.
That's a good choice.
I love it.
Yeah.
So with just the speed of light, boom, lasers.
Oh.
I'll use the Yada mirror.
You know what? That's
I love Hawkins as well too. The big straw man and the dolls. That's a really, really good one. Tesoro in the movie I liked his as well. With just the gold, and he's just a big gold man like money, hey, whatever.
It's probably Kizaru.
It's a lazy choice.
I mean, I love Bonnie's, but Bonnery, like, I don't know.
Jewelry Bonnie.
Have you played Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC? Oh, yeah, boy, there's a story there too.
Absolutely,
this
I have.
Bum.
Absolutely, I have. I liked it. Of course, I liked it. I'm a bum. I went through all the organization fights. They were difficult, and then went over to Yozaru. And I there were people, online. They're like, here's the ultimate strat. And, people in the podcast watch those and use those. I'm going to be a bullheaded piece of, put my head down, and I'm going to do this.
Yeah, y'all. That's what I'm always
That's
doing.
What you gotta do.
I do not like doing optimal stuff. Like when I play Persona games, I don't want my first playthrough. How do you max all stats?
No,
and
none of that.
Get all the max character stuff.
I do-
will classroom.
I was just about to say
got
that.
no
I do
time
that
for
as
that.
well. I don't know the 14th Emperor of Japan. Get this out of here.
Yeah, I got no time for that. I'll do that.
You got enough ingredients to make Daigaku Emo. What do you mean you have no idea what that is? Quick, pick an ingredient. Do. You don't know what that is.
It's from the Persona 4.
Yes, it is.
Thing.
One of my favorite jokes. So yeah, put my head down, did it. And it was just like a relief that Wash told me the game crashed. So I had to do it again.
Before that even happened, he bought Kingdom Hearts 3 on Amazon.
Oh yeah, I did
that
do
was
that.
A bum thing.
Okay, but other than that, I remember the achievement that I got. I was within 0.3% of people that beat them, and I was just like, good. That's exactly what I wanted. And I put that game down. I haven't touched it since. I've seen people just like, man, I'm blindfolded and I did this. I'm like, whatever, I did it. I don't care. You do you. But yeah, I bought it. I bought Kingdom Hearts on Amazon. Turns out that it was the European version. And then I bought the American DLC. And I'm like, I can't. What can I play it? And then, it was European. So I had to go out and buy the American version.
Did you ever return the European version?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
They graciously took it. Amazon is cool about those sorts of things.
Favorite Disney villain?
Scar. It's a lazy choice. It's an obvious choice. Scar. If not Scar, give me Jafar.
Jafar? Really? I was going to go Hades.
Hades is good. Hades is good.
It's Scar or Hades.
Yeah. Nah, I'll leave that.
Favorite Kingdom Hearts opening?
Oh, you piece of
It's gotta be.
Oh,
two.
you piece of That's the easy choice.
Yeah, it's the correct choice. Yeah. Like you keep saying that.
It's Sanctuary. That what you wanted?
Yeah. The correct choice. What do you think of the ReZero light novel, and have you played Soul Sacrifice Delta? I have played Soul Sacrifice Delta. It was pretty good. Still no ReZero stuff yet. One day I'll do it. One day. Hey DA, this is for wanting to have a game that stars a blue-haired cornflower girl rather than my life. You just lost a loyal viewer.
Hey, some people gotta die for what is right. All right,
what you want.
No, I don't just get the game. Everybody gets the game. All right, if that's
Okay, so would you die for that game?
Do I get to play the game?
No.
I would not, but I would not begrudge somebody who would kill me for the game.
That's fair.
I would accept that.
That's fair. So CBR becoming a recurring revisited.
We could always go back.
Yeah.
Because it's not really about what they say. It's about what we can talk about within the series.
Yep.
And that was fun.
Gavin for Lightning, you're really one. You can't stop me, DA. Can everyone here...
I can time you out. I don't know what you're talking about. I can stop you. I can literally stop you.
Can everyone agree here that salt and vinegar chips are the best?
Triton, you're on thin ice, buddy.
Salt and vinegar chips are unbelievably tasty.
You're on the chopping block.
One Punch Man Season 1 animation versus Demon Slayer animation.
Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer.
It's very pretty.
Yeah, I want to do Digimon Adventure stuff, Jay. What's your favorite ecchi manga and why?
Prison School.
Prison School.
Prison School is not just ecchi. It is, it's got a lot of heart. It's hilarious. The art is really good as well. Ending. We're not talking about the ending.
The ending was great. I'm sorry. I never read the one shot, though. Oh, no.
You're fine.
Oh, no. Why does everything I love suck? Misfits is the same. I'm not going to watch that final season.
Oh, I was going through the final... You haven't watched the final season ever?
No. Because I remember I was about to, and you went... I think it was even a podcast. You went, you're fine. So I never watched it.
It's bad.
Oh, no.
It's not even what... It's bad. I was rewatching Misfits, and I'm like, great. And then cast members started dropping off.
Even after the first cast member, I think when Simon left or whatever his name was, that's when it was just like.
And I got up to the season where they all changed powers, and I went, I don't care anymore, and I stopped my rewatch.
Ooh.
And once I was just like, because I was just thinking like, I don't even remember what powers they got to replace them. That's how little I cared, and then I just stopped watching.
When Curtis got bit by the zombie, I was like, they just don't care. I took a picture of my trophy for beating the Kingdom Hearts Remind secret boss. I was in the top 0.1%.
Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Wasn't that crap so... Man, that was... Oh, that feeling. Holy crap. It was... Oh, he was so hard. Ladies.
I remember when Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, I went to like 4 different Targets before one had one. Man,
really? You could just Amazon it or...
If y'all don't start doing digital...
Screw that digital crap.
Just buy the case later.
Well, you know what? Maybe Alex had like a Target gift card that they wanted to use.
Yeah. The best chips, you're a liar. Lay's best chips. What is that with this plain flavored bullshit y'all doing?
Jet did not say plain. They just said Lay's. Now, overall, would Lay's be the best chips? No, I would
Doritos.
go Pringles.
Doritos
We established 3 flavors. That's worth it.
No, there's a lot that's worth it. They just don't make them no more.
They got 3 that's worth it. Pringles got...
Okay, Pringles got like 4 in rotation. Cheddar sour cream,
barbecue.
I wouldn't even say barbecue.
Barbecue is delicious.
I think it's too salty.
No, it's not.
I think it's too salty.
What's a good barbecue chip?
The Sweet Southern Heat barbecue.
What the f is that?
It's from Lay's.
Pizza is good sometimes.
Yeah, pizza is like I'm in the mood for it.
Yeah, you have to be
Pringles
in the mood.
chip.
What are the Pringles flavors? I know there's good ones as well.
I'm telling you, there's like 4 that's
Cheddar
worthwhile.
can eat my balls.
Cheddar is trash. Maybe Cheddar's the one I'm thinking of that's super duper salty.
Ranch is... If you get a bad batch of ranch, it is basically just salt.
It is basically the powder on your tongue directly.
I don't know what the... I guess there is only a couple. I guess I'm over-glorifying Pringles. We're going to hit up that chip tier list one day.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That's a fun one.
Prison School is 10 out of 10. Yeah, it was fantastic. You read Raw Hero by Prison School guy.
I read some of it.
Okay.
And I liked it. But I just didn't like it enough to really continue
Yeah,
now.
like that.
Dude's a really good artist.
What do you guys think of Mr. Beast? I know of him. I don't consume the content.
Not my type of content. If I wanted Mr. Beast, I'd go over to Nux. And if I wanted Nux, I'd go over to Mr. Beast. Yeah, just giving away money and, oh, cool. I'm a broke boy. I don't care about
Are you giving me the money?
I don't care about watching somebody give away a Lamborghini. I heard the burgers were pretty good, though.
I saw a chicken sandwich someone posted. It looked...
I think... No, Chris wanted to get it, and then he just couldn't. They got one downtown.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I'll tell you...
it's not a restaurant, per se. It's... He sort of... Oh, my goodness. That looks disgusting. It's sort of like existing restaurants. They carry the name.
Okay.
And, yeah, that's what they do.
I'll tell you, it's a terrible... Wahlburgers. Overhyped.
Really?
Awful.
I've never had it. Because I look at them prices just like a single no cheeseburger, $13. No, thank you.
There's another place downtown that does like sliders, like gourmet sliders, and they're a little pricey, but it's all over Wahlburgers. Like me and Britt were like just going to places downtown. Like every other week we'd go, hey, let's go eat here. Let's go eat here. Wahlburgers was the spot she picked. And I went,
sorry.
One spot you picked.
She just sit there with a quarter-eaten burger. I'm so sorry.
other food take. Skittles are really bad. You're really bad. How about that? How's that for a take? Skittles are great. I will not have this Skittle slander.
Jet, I'm already reading out. It is one of my favorite things that I'm currently reading right now.
That was my favorite fight in the K series. I was on Critical, by the way.
Oh, Critical! Wow, I was on Normie Piss Baby.
I like having physical copies of my games. I understand people
I
to
do
collect
too. I'm out there.
I am very much a man that's just like my wants of a game switch so quickly. Like I'll be playing baseball and it's just like I feel like playing Mortal Kombat and I just like hitting the home button and just going over to Mortal Kombat.
Fart.
Yeah, like I said, it changes so quickly. Ketchup chips are okay. No, Doritos.
I had a little bit of them, and I didn't really care for them.
I'll tell you, this is some fat black people, but I used to take hot dogs, ketchup, and Lay's chips on the hot dog.
Oh, dude, I put in Doritos on my hamburgers, cheeseburgers. It's delicious.
Yeah, that's delicious.
Chips on a sandwich. I put chips on a ham and cheese sandwich. It's fine. That's
I
what it's for.
I think it's the condiments that really.
You just gotta eat it fast because it just gets soggy.
Oh, I hate some soggy chips. Soggy chips or soggy cereal? What's worse?
Chips, because at least you got the milk.
That's fair.
Little
Lay's all the way. Yeah, okay. The great chip discussion part 2.
Doritos.
Yeah, of course.
I know.
Cheddar is amazing for Pringles.
No, they're not. They're really not. That used to be. It used to just be a 3-pack that you would get in the little tiny things when we were kids.
Yeah,
and they were original.
Trash.
They were sour cream,
yep,
and they were cheddar. The sour creams were always gone the second
first.
that boy was opened up, and then the other two would sit around just like I
For
could go for
days
some
on
chips.
end.
I guess I could go for some chips.
I guess I could eat a original Pringles right now.
Cheddar is not. That's not where it's at.
What's other ecchi manga and why? The one I named earlier, that's ecchi manga. It's a lot of skimpy outfits and stuff. I don't like ecchi series where it's just like I'm up the girl's vagina for a large portion of the time. I'll tell you this. There's one that's called like Teacher, Why Are You Here?
Oh,
that's pretty good. In the beginning, the
Yeah,
second they hook up,
Yeah,
like,
no, that's where I was just like, nope.
yeah,
Get out
because
of
the
that,
gag before was
Oh no, she's falling on me. They're doing laundry and auga.
yeah, and then it's just like ugh. Yeah, so it's very hard for a lot of ecchi stuff to get. I am mostly a blank plus ecchi as opposed to an ecchi plus blank.
That is correct.
Have you watched the Amazing Bulk? It sounds familiar.
I have watched Red Letter Media watching them, and that's it. And maybe YMS as well. It was somebody else that I watched. It's trash. It's big trash.
Raw Hero is only like 6 volumes. Okay, I might read
Really? Is it completed or is it
so
still
far.
coming out?
Got dead by a robin at 1 health bar with my 67 health Foxy.
One Piece Grand Battle. Yeah, you hate to see it. If you look over at one of our old channels, me and him did a One Piece battle game. It's very funny.
I hated it.
That's Leo. Leo's in the Discord. We'll throw it in the Discord.
Yep.
So you can check it out.
DA, if I could destroy or delete Komi Can't Communicate or Hajime no Ippo, what would it be? And can I do in your face?
That's really up to you. What you delete, you can absolutely do it in my face. There will be repercussions.
Which one would you delete from existence?
Which one would I delete from existence? Ippo.
Wow.
Komi has so few negatives. There are characters that I wholesale do not like in Ippo, and they get long stretches of fights and moments and things like that. If you don't like something in Komi, guess what? By the next chapter or two, it's going to be gone for the next
Probably
30
the same
chapters.
chapter is gone.
So it's going to be Ippo. You could delete it in my face. Prepare for the consequences.
Favorite Madaka box.
I'm not threatening you. Not at all.
Favorite Madaka box characters. Kumagawa Misogi is one of my favorite antagonists turned protagonists in history. Madaka's also fun. I could wax poetic about him forever, though. I prefer physical because when Sony was gonna close the PS3 store, I was freaking out. Yeah, like, I understand it. Eventually, you lose your in games and
the license and...
Yeah, I understand it. Why do you like the ending?
Great Teacher Onizuka, funny. I do like that.
Oh, yeah. Triton, your message was retracted, so I don't know what it was. Why do you like the ending of Prison School? Because he's just a piece of garbage.
He's a piece of garbage, but again, Mari and Kate are just in a cab somewhere. Mm-hmm. I love their interactions. I'm a big Kate mark. Big Kate. I love... Kate is the biggest piece of garbage. That sneer that she has is so good. And then, but the Lisa thing that she had with the defending with the hot wings thing, it's just like, oh, she's not a complete monster. What the is this? Show more of this. But and then it's just like she turns around and she's the principal, and we don't really know what happens between the main character and old blonde girl.
Yeah.
Mari just flies away and goes to America. It's too much left just dangling.
Yeah, and I think the one shot was supposed to fix that, but sounds like it didn't.
Almost done.
Yeah. Favorite female character? That might be some homework.
Or in...
It just says favorite female character. That might be some homework.
Jet, let us know what you mean. In all of manga, in Prison School, in One Piece, in Komi, in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, we can also wrap up as soon as you answer.
Yeah, but 3 hours, we just need to do 4 times that, and we'll be cool for next week.
I'm just not realizing that.
Yeah.
We gotta do what we just did times 4 at the bare minimum.
Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it?
It's
when you think
crazy.
About it like that. So,
Raw Hero is finished. Raw Hero is finished.
Oh, it's finished. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably check that out if it's just 6 volumes.
We gonna die.
Yes. I'm thinking that my lunch breaks are gonna be lunch and dinner. We're gonna start at noon if everybody's cool with that. Mm-hmm. Probably at 3 and 8 or 3 and 9.
We should do every 3 hours. So if you're doing 3 and 9, I can do 6. I'm good with that. From 12 to 6, I can do that. And then you can have yours at 9, and then we'll wrap up, and I can eat after the stream.
What time are you thinking about waking up?
Probably 11.
Okay, so you can just have a good breakfast.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, I can last for 6.
So yeah, my breaks 3 and 8. We'll do the homework
9.
3 and 9. 3 and 9. Maybe if I get hungry or frustrated, just like I can't tack up. I gotta get something. So yeah, during those breaks, we'll do the Triton document. We'll do the homework.
We'll also do some 5-minute bathroom breaks in there. If it's a quick piss, whatever, but we might want to dedicate.
More than likely, there's always going to be one of us here for y'all.
Yes.
But yes, starting up at 12 Eastern next week, Saturday.
In manga. Favorite female character in manga.
Oh, favorite female character in manga. That's going to be
Yep, 12 Eastern. We're here for 12 hours plus, and we're going to die. Because I've heard some inklings and oof. Just think of it like this. This video, this Naruto video was 15 to 16 minutes. It took us 2 hours. So let's say 15 minutes takes us 2 hours for that dude.
It can't. It won't.
They can't.
It will.
Otherwise, we're doing an hour in 8 hours.
And then there's going to be certain times where he's talking about Frankie. It's just like, I'll just let that go. You're going to reach for the pause. I'm like, no. It's fine.
Really, this was quick moments in Naruto, and we just talked a lot about them. I think our average is like 4 times what happens. Triton would be able to tell us better.
Bare minimum 2 hours. I mean, 2 times.
Yeah, bare minimum. I think the average is like 4. Let's just say the average is 4. That means we're gonna need 24 hours to do that. So we might need 2 live.
Holy
12
crap.
hours live.
Holy crap!
It's fine, Jay. Like you've given us plenty.
Yeah, that's
A hero in the making.
Yeah, I don't know why you read so much, but you do you, and we'll
I
do
do.
us.
Manga is great.
We're here to check them out. If you recommend them, you've given some good stuff, so we'll.
Yeah, I don't think there's been a miss yet. The Eternal Nap.
It's gonna be the big nap. It's gonna be forever.
It's like an hour of bullshit before he actually talks about One Piece.
Yeah, I wonder how that's gonna go.
Because I know one of them is subjectivity and objectivity, and I heard that, and of course I had my comment, so I wonder how that comment's doing. I'll go check it out.
I'm just very
Worried.
I need to prep some food so I can quick microwave it.
Mm-hmm.
Some non-crunchy food as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, join us for that. It's gonna be bare minimum 12 hours. I know YouTube has a.
Oh, please do send me a story, Jay, because somebody else sent me a story that they were writing, and I gave them some critiques. I like reading, so I also write when I'm bored. So. Oh no, you read, y'all.
It's forever.
It's forever.
But yeah, the live stream, come and go as you
The
please.
average is 5 times.
What? What?
5.348 times.
What?
That makes a lot of sense, actually. So for every 10 minutes for every 12 minutes we do an hour. That makes a lot of sense, actually.
What?
So for every hour we do 5 hours. So we're gonna do about 2.5 hours of his video through ours.
Hang on. Not Just Stop Demon Slayer. Fairy Tail Just Stop with 3 hours. And
We had 12 parts that were each about an hour. So we did 12 hours. So that was 4 times. That was below the average.
So if we just take that 3 hours
And double
with
it.
12 videos at about an hour each, it's legit gonna have to be 24 hours.
24 hours of content, y'all. Coming into your noses. Drink it up, piggies. Drink
Now,
up the slop.
I'll say this. Obviously not in one stream. Absolutely not.
Oh, yeah. No. That's impossible.
We're probably gonna have to do that and then...
Jay, if you have a Google Drive, share a link to the Google Drive. You can do that and I can download it. Svit was 2.6.
Hour 10, hour 15, hour 4, 2 hours.
Oh no.
Hour and a half, hour 40, hour 50. Okay, it was 7 parts.
7 parts. It was about
But-
10 hours though.
Yeah. So yeah, at bare minimum it's gonna be 12 hours, but YouTube has a 12-hour live stream cutoff. So that might be the end of the stream.
Does it?
Yeah, it does.
Interesting. Never knew that.
Yep.
I thought it was a 12-hour video cutoff.
Live stream.
Okay, let me see. Live stream, YouTube limit. It can automatically archive live streams up to 12 hour.
Yeah. So after that,
I don't think it archives after that.
that's what it is.
But I record as we live stream, so that's no problem. If I just cut off that last little bit and go, this is what was missed.
But I don't know how this is gonna go. It might, because 12 to 12, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
More than we've ever done with anything, really.
I'll try. Tell me your thing. You can do compbros@gmail.com. compbros@gmail.com. And with that, we are done. So even if I don't get it this week, Jay, we'll do it over Twitter, or I'll get it next time we live stream.
So yeah, come on to that. I guess don't come. Stop.
Dude.
Okay, CBR, stop coming to these because this is bum stuff.
Dude, it's gonna be our largest viewership ever. I just believe it.
Yeah, I don't want it though.
I think
it's not worth it.
I think our highest so far has been 49. We're 1,000,000% getting.
I don't want it. So yeah, good luck to the people listening as well, because I know there's gonna be
because they could just drop off whatever
dude. There's gonna be some lifers.
Oh
that
yeah,
are gonna be there from. It's gonna be like Muff, and you've been here since minute one. I done seen it.
I seen it. You ain't do it at all.
There's gonna be some people like that. I guarantee it. So yeah, stop coming to these.
We'll stop doing them.
It's not worth it.
Next week, definitely not. Don't. It's gonna be. You can come for like an hour.
Oh, my brother Aqua?
That's me. I'm done.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's dead.
Hey, guess what? I got 4 other brothers. He ain't special.
I don't do nothing.
Hey, guess what? Y'all losing content. So if ever the choice comes between my brother and Aqua, guess what? I'm getting Aqua and y'all getting less content, and it's Jet's fault. Remember this moment.